Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Let's do it. Let's have some fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive episode. It's our 200, baby. Nobody's freaking out. Okay, let's go.
200!
It scared the fuck out of me.
Applause button over there, right?
If it doesn't, it's not tagged.
Oh, shit.
She's like, wah, wah, wah. We got Dave Hoffman, and he's gonna. We're finally doing this, dude.
Yeah.
Finally.
We've been talking about doing
At
this.
100, I would do it.
Yeah. And then we almost killed the podcast, and then 200. Just kidding, we never killed it.
Yeah, but you know what? I had to get your buy-in because you weren't about it.
No, because you were like, let's do the whole logo. I was like, well, no. Let's do the Beehive at least.
How dedicated are
He's
you?
like, I want to do full back.
But the good thing-
half back, half thighs. You put the beehive hole right where.
You can say it.
Yeah, okay, right in the butthole.
So we finally decided, let's do it. And then I talked to Dave. Dave is the one who's been doing my work. And he's like, I'll do it.
Where do you work out of?
Studio Elevate down in South Jordan. We are a private studio, so we piss off a lot of people because we don't do walk-ins.
That's the bet. I hear that's the biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
is people doing it private, keep all the riffraff out, right?
Oh, that, and it's also, I think COVID really pushed that kind of a mentality of keeping like one or two people in at a time as opposed to letting the whole State Street thing in.
Gotcha.
Do you want this facing you or facing me?
How are we doing?
So it's facing the people for our.
Yeah, just like that.
Dead center?
Sure.
And we're not doing the box. Correct.
Ask my wife later. Welcome to the other side of the
So
How's the placement?
I like it.
All right.
You really don't want to do the Utah?
I don't think I have space, do I?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah.
How's it going to work for the thing that we talked about?
It's not. We're going to do this, and it's going to be awesome the way it is.
Okay.
It's your life.
Are you okay with that?
Well, I don't care. It's your arm.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's put Utah on our skins,
All right.
dude. Yeah, let's do
It's
it.
like we're doing Swanseas. I don't give a shit.
Yo.
I already have my other.
I mean, I saw your manifesto, and you're into that stuff, but I'm not tattooing on you.
Hey, let's not talk about that
Was
kind of
this too
stuff.
high
Huh?
for you, or is it?
Yeah,
perfect?
these chairs are low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is uncomfortable. We're going to make it happen.
That doesn't go any lower?
That, no. No, just the podcast, one thing goes lower.
Podcast can't go any lower.
Rock bottom, right?
Look what we're doing, for fuck's sakes. If this doesn't scream we need attention, I don't know what it does.
All right, man, you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, me too.
Is that true? It hurts down there, dude? Like at the bottom of the wrist?
Man, I don't feel a thing.
I mean, it didn't hurt. That one.
Yeah. Because the guy that did my last ones, I'm just kidding. He's like, he fucked me up. I'm just kidding.
I think there's much worse spots, but again, I'm
Yeah, for
not
sure.
Not an expert.
Yo, speaking of walk-ins, when I was sitting with him, there was a guy that he was basically like, I was just wondering if I could get a tattoo right now. And Dave was like, what? What do you think this is?
Hey, good luck, man. That just doesn't happen anymore. A lot of us are trying to be known for our artwork, and you want to attract people based off of that, not based off of convenience.
Yeah.
And street shops have their place. Like I made a career out of street shop environments, so I'm not like talking down on it, but I'm glad I'm out of it. You know, I paid my dues for long enough.
Absolutely.
How long have you been at Elevate?
Ooh, probably 2.5 years now.
Really?
Almost 3. Yeah, almost 2.5, almost 3.
Wow.
Yeah, time flies. Like tattooing's kind of like dog years, man. 1 year in our life is like 7 years in regular peasant life.
Do you ever do, speaking of, we were talking about Fanix, and by the way, you're behind the camera, his lovely wife and his lovely daughter are here. But
Hey guys.
but have you ever gone and do tattoos at Fanex?
Well, that's a fun subject because I did like 2 years ago, but the last year I did not.
Oh yeah.
Somebody didn't do their job. So I had some strong opinions. I was pretty salty about it.
Ooh, I have nothing to drink, by the way.
It seems like they are doing their best to make amends. Like they've been very, like whoever dropped the ball, somebody else noticed, and that somebody else noticed is trying to like make things right. So we'll have a better experience next year.
I love how you tiptoed around that subject.
I mean, the way like my wife's and our relationship work is like I'll be like, "You fucking piece of shit! You're gonna tell him this," and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna say the same thing, but translated to more diplomatic words. I see your point of view, but I disagree, and I think we have other opportunities to explore."
And you went from here to here.
Yeah.
As far as confidence, right?
David's so
as long as I get to say it once, I'm happy. It's usually behind closed doors or.
David's like, damn, I don't know if you're giving me props or insulting me. Just big words. Have you seen those games? I've been trying to get into them. Those games when you actually can find like basically for you to learn words, like big words that are not used on a daily basis.
Like, it's called reading a book, right?
No, that's
You mean
annoying.
just reading?
I can't read. Not that I can't. I just won't. I can't focus.
No, I'm the same way. If you give me a book, I'll.
But it's a
pass right
game?
out.
Yeah, on your phone.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
But it's like it's just like big words.
Okay.
I was like, yeah.
Well, like typewriter.
No, what is that? What is that word I've been hearing lately? Anocanopia or what is it? Anus? Wait, what?
Anna Kournikova?
No. That's Enrique Iglesias. What is it?
Oh.
Yeah, what is that?
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah,
Is
what
that
is-
she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said it.
Yeah, it's a word that has a sound associated to it.
Like buzz.
Like-
Could
Oh, like buzz.
sizzle.
I heard your
buzz.
onomatopoeia.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I gotcha.
See, you didn't know that. You knew the word.
Every day we learn something on.
Onomatopoeia. Wow, you learn something every day. We're about to have matching tattoos.
Angel asked, "Are we gonna use the same needle?"
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we know each other well.
Yeah, we're gonna be blood.
Why do you think
You
that's why I
motherfucker!
heard it first?
I had that fucking joke for so long, and I can't wait to drop it when it's my turn to sit down. This is so cool. What about so are you staying busy? Like 'cause last time I asked you, what was your next opening? Was like in January.
Yeah, I'm booked out to end it. Well, 3/4 way through January, and I'm not taking any more after that.
Yeah.
Since my wife travels, I want to travel with her. And it's getting ridiculous. By the time she gets her schedule, I've already been booked out, so I need to slow down.
It's a good problem to have, though, right?
Oh yeah,
What do
that's
you?
a real good problem to have.
Is it easier to book just half of the year or a couple or like the whole year or like a couple months? Because I've talked to people before that I say, oh, obviously, because so many people are like, oh, so and so does my tattoos, and you go, oh, okay, and then you reach out or you call or whatever, it's like, oh, I'm booked up until 2024, and you're like, Jesus,
Yeah.
like how do you even keep track of that?
It's tough. I've been doing it for so long, almost 15 years. That I have a routine down. But like one of my coworkers, when she came out of her apprenticeship, like the schedule is just a pain in the butt for her to manage. So she hired a booking manager to do it. Whereas part of me is like, man, suck it up, just do it.
Right.
But I understand her point of view. It's just like me being an old guy.
Old school.
Yeah.
No,
It's not that hard to like maintain the schedule. Honestly, it's discipline. Like anything else, you just gotta stick with it. Like we all have certain things that we want done a certain way because we feel like that's the best way, or the best way it works for us. And for me, it's like my schedule. Like I've been better off doing it myself. I'm afraid if I let somebody else do it, they'll screw it up. Because I've seen a lot of that happen. It's like somebody that's trying to be in the tattoo world, but not actually be a tattooer. So you're like the front end person, a scheduler, or the assistant. I've seen a lot of people not do great at that, so I don't want to fall victim to that. But yeah, this company that's out there, it's called tattoobooking.com. They do an awesome job. They're the ones that do a lot of booking for tattooers in the valley. And he's local, and the guy who runs it, Chase, he's a super rad dude. If I'm going to travel more, I might use his service next year because he actually is really good at what he does.
Being an artist would make sense to me because you can control that somebody else is booking for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of out of your hands what comes in, what goes. Not necessarily what you're putting down, but you have control of the art that you put down. I would assume so, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's stuff I had no problem doing myself. Like a big fad that's out there now is like people want to get the tiny tats, like the little things that are very fine line, small, minuscule stuff. Not really my gig, you know. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
Nothing, not to shit on their ideas or what they want to get, but I've been tattooing for a while. I want to do the stuff that I want to do, and it's not that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of tattooers out there that do that stuff, and they're really good at it, and that's what they want to do. Go there. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's the same concept. Like I don't do Polynesian stuff. When I lived back east, I did a few Polynesian tattoos, but there was no Polynesian really not a huge culture like there is here. Like,
Yeah.
not by. It's a huge difference. If there is any out there, it's very, very small.
Right.
You know. So coming out here, if somebody's like, "Hey, East Coast guy, you want to do a Polynesian?" Like, the hell I do. There's like 40 polys that you can go to within a short distance. That are like that's what they do. Go there.
So-
I'd rather do the stuff I want to do, which I love doing color work and cover ups. That's like my favorite thing to do.
I was going to ask you if somebody comes to you with a tattoo and you said, this is what I want, and you go, that's my shit. What? How do you explain what your style is?
Those two things are my favorite things. I'll do anything. There isn't like a style that I just gravitate towards. I think that become boring after a while to just do like traditional, to just do black and gray realism, to just do new school. I can see that become monotonous and boring, so I like switching it up. Really, as long as I'm tattooing, I'm happy. So even if it's a small stuff, I'll do it. The thing now with being in a private studio and being in control of my schedule is I charge it strictly by the hour at $150 an hour. So even if it takes 2 minutes to do, you're still going to pay $150.
Right.
So if you really want me to do it, I will absolutely do so. I'll give it my best effort and give you the most of the quality that I can do. But that's like the path I want to be on. Is kind of trying to gear people to do bigger stuff.
Right.
I can see like some perspectives like, oh man, you're just being a snobby prick. Like, well, kind of. Sorry, but not.
Do you have and I'm only asking this because I've noticed every single person that I've know the tattoos, it's like the same goal. Do you have a goal to have in your own place?
No. To run my own place, that's stressful.
Is it?
I mean,
You've done it before?
I have. I had my own studio back in Pennsylvania. I was not a great tattooer. I was just like a shop scratcher, as we called it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got my left half sleeve done by a guy named Brian Campbell, who used to own Brian Campbell Studios. And I really respected him as a person and an artist. And as he was tattooing me, and we were just going back and forth with communication and talking, we really hit it off. Like, he's a super awesome guy. He taught me a lot about life in general. To be an openly gay man tattooing through the mid-'80s all the way to like the early 2000s. And that dude has some thick skin.
Wow.
And so it took a lot of bigotry out of me. So when he offered me a job, so I closed down my studio to work with him. Because he was absolutely worth it. And more ways than one. More than just like getting like an education in tattooing, but just life in general. I can't thank him enough.
Is that where you grew up?
In Pennsylvania, yeah. I grew up in Marysville, Pennsylvania. Nobody knows where that's at. It's closer to Harrisburg still. Nobody knows where that's at. So I say it's closer to Philly. I'm like, oh, Cool. So I say from Philly. Just cuts back a lot of the back and forth.
You're an Eagles fan? You into sports?
I'm a Flyers fan.
She
They're
laughs.
awful.
There you go.
They are just the worst team to ever exist on skates.
Oh, who?
Flyers, man.
Philadelphia Flyers
Philadelphia
hockey
Flyers
team.
hockey team.
Oh, talk. Yeah,
That's how good they are.
he's the hockey. He's the hockey star.
Yeah. What's your team?
I'm an Avalanche fan.
Okay,
I
nice.
mean, it's close to where we are, right?
Where are they from?
Colorado.
Are they?
Yeah, the Hershey Bears used to send their players to the Avalanche back in the, I think it was mid 90s to early 2000s,
Yep.
and then he switched over to the Capitals.
Yep.
But because of that, I was rooting for the Avs when they had their big rivalry with the Red Wings.
Red Wings?
Yeah.
The
That was
golden
always
era
fun
of
to watch.
hockey, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because of an Avalanche fan, I would
Yeah.
say that. But,
Yeah, how many times did you guys win?
God, in the
Always went
late
to the Cubs.
90s.
Yeah.
I mean, 98, 96, 98. There was quite a few there in the
Yeah.
late 90s.
You guys were killing
Patrick Waugh,
it. Yeah.
Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg.
Yeah, but as for like the other sports, like I root for them. Like, hey, cool, there they are, but I never watch it. Like,
Right.
Like the Phillies made it to the World Series, so I pay attention to some of the highlights. Eagles been doing great. They're what 8-1 right now.
8-1.
Yeah, they finally lost.
Yeah, so I pay attention to it and keep up to date with it. My heart's not into it like it used to be. I used to be really into the Flyers and pay attention to it, but since I've been out here, trying to watch a game is a pain in the butt. Like by the time I watch it, the time zone difference, I already saw all the highlights. My friends' social media already ruined everything for me. There's no point in doing it.
Isn't that the worst? It's ruined it. We finally get DVR, right? We finally figure it out. We had VCRs forever.
Yeah.
Record the game for me. You get off and working at the coal mine. Come watch the game, right?
That's what I do.
Yeah,
Chipping
yeah.
away coal.
So,
Got to keep the family warm.
yeah, then we get DVR. We finally get it figured out, and then there's always that one motherfucker that's gonna fuck it up for you. Yo, did you watch the fights?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's most of the time zone difference and trying to buy like the NHL package. Like, there's a lot of blackout dates and
Yeah.
there's a lot of things they don't tell you up front of how specific they are with stuff, and that's
But they'll take your money, man.
Yeah,
I'm a Packers fan. Ever since I became a Packers fan, I've been spitting in people's faces. Now I don't know where to hide mine. So embarrassing.
just spitting people. What team are you? I'm really a water polo fan.
It's like,
Whoa! I do say, this gentleman is very absurd.
I like how like the sport news caster, they put like that title at the bottom of the news, right? And they're talking about the Packers or whatever. At the bottom it says Packers planning on using the momentum of the last game for this next. I was like, well, yeah, no shit. It's like, why? Because you just won one. I was like, what? Who's gonna say, hey, let's go back to losing?
That was a good game, but we need to tone it down. We're not being a very sportsman, so let's just relax a little bit.
We should use some of that energy to.
Yeah.
It's titles on anything anymore.
Yeah.
Catch your eye. It's just like, wait, what did you say?
You know what's funny? You say that. I realized that when I'm going through Facebook or whatever, and one of my friends from back home posts a story, and that it's written by a newscaster or whatever, in Spanish, I can't read it, but not because I can't read it, because it drives me nuts the way they talk.
In Mexico, though, right?
Yeah. It's like
Hell
they want to do
brother.
it. It's like they want to do it. They want to do it
You gotta
so.
put on a MAGA hat now or something?
Yeah, I have it back here. It's like they want to do it so detailed. Like the words they use, like nobody talks like that.
Right.
Like nobody in the neighborhood talks like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in my neighborhood, who's gonna know what onomatopoeia is? Nobody knows. But yeah, like
I moved into town. He was Puerto Rican and he failed Spanish because the way he speaks and the proper way they teach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was an embarrassment. He came in with flip flop ones.
Oh, speaking of flip flops, I told you I went to the gym today, and there was a kid, Asian kid by the way, was
Why's he got to be Asian?
because his parents. I don't know. Why are you asking me? And he was pretty jacked, but he was wearing those Yeezy Crocs. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, they're just giving them away now.
I felt triggered, dude. I don't even know
Really?
if they're because it was just Crocs and socks. Another one, they're like the material of the Crocs, but they were like regular flip flops. Not thongs, but the other ones, the one that just So he shows your
Foot thongs.
I gotcha.
So he shows your sock on the front. Yeah, and I'm like
Like the Britney
what are you
Spears
doing?
whale tail that's put on your foot.
Oh,
The what?
spare.
You know, no, the whale tails we called the thong back in like the early 2000s.
Oh,
Really came out, they
yeah,
call it a whale tail.
yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, I'm old.
No, I thought you were talking about like
whales?
the boots with the rolled tips, like Angels people would wear.
Angels people.
Like all my uncles and shit. Oh, dude. Oh my god.
I only saw one of those in the wild once. That was awesome.
What's that?
I only saw one of those shoes, like those shoes actually being worn in the wild once. Like not as like a joke, but some dude's actually wearing it. He was talking to a prostitute outside the hotel El Rancho
Oh yeah,
in
in its natural environment.
What were you doing over there?
Ooh, there you go.
where the hell
She was like,
it?
tattooing.
It was at the
Tattooing,
border
where?
of New Mexico. And I'm passing by all these signs saying that this hotel's for like the place where the stars stayed.
Oh, okay.
But it's like the black and white stars. Like nobody knows who these people are. They've been dead for 1,000 years. And it wasn't like the top name ones. It was like their brother or something like that. And it said El Rancho, and I'm a Simpsons guy, so I'm like, oh, it's like the one time I went to that thing. So I go there, and it has all those neon signs around the pool. Everything's plastic. And I walk inside to the lobby. They have this like huge, like I don't know, chandelier made of antlers or whatever it was. And there's like this Mexican dude that his hair, it looked like a microphone. It was just like this. It was like solid, like almost like Lego Man hair. Just pick it right off.
I know him. I'm just kidding.
So I noticed one of the people in the lobby. I didn't quite pay too much attention to him at first. As I got the whole thing, I got my key. He sent me to the Jack Carson room, not Johnny Carson. Jack Carson.
Jack
Carson.
Yeah.
Room. And the room was so small when you put it was an actual key, not like a key fob, a key. When you put the key in the door, it tipped over the lamp on the other side. So I went in, and I really just want to charge my phone. I've been on the road for like 14 hours. I need to charge my phone, take a shower, just whatever. They had an outlet underneath the one desk, and the bottom part was blown the fuck out. Like, it was just black and down. The top part looked like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It was all these, like, plugs and shit, like, extensions going into it for the clock, the lamp, the TV, whatever shit they had into it. So I was, like, plugging my phone, like, oh, here we go. This is how I lose a thumb.
Wow.
I put the thing in, and I had, like, real Mexican food for the first time in my life. Like, I had East Coast Mexican food before. It's whatever, you know. They're not real. So I had my first real Mexican meal in Albuquerque, and that's finally starting to kick in. So now things became like an emergency. So I just dropped everything down. I sat on the toilet, and it sounded like Rock You Like a Hurricane, but done by a Tijuana brass band in rapid succession.
Sped up really fast.
Yeah, there was so much onomatopoeia going on.
I was looking for a way to put it in there too.
This is how loud it was. Is the guy in the other room was pounding on the wall as if I was being too loud.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it was okay. I think I was annoying him. Like, he's just trying to come out of a heroin overdose. He's like, I don't want to hear this shit.
You were disrupting the romantic
Yeah.
mood between
So
him
I
and the
am
prostitute.
sweating, just leaning over, like going from one side to the other. You ever like massage your stomach to try and get it all out?
Oh, dude, I do that all the time.
Like you're a tube of toothpaste.
Dude, I do that. I sit there and I start pushing down.
Yeah, so that was me.
Like you're rolling toe.
Yeah. And like, I've been done for like 30 minutes, but I'm just like sitting there like, oh God. Oh, sweet whatever
I
God.
usually go, oh my.
So after that, you definitely need a shower. You need like a post-shit shower, because that's how violent it was. And I think that pipe was hooked up to the shower pipe, so I turned that water on. All this brown sludge came out.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't be having this. I let it go for a while and it didn't change. Like, I'm not gonna shower in brown water. I just packed my shit up.
Wow.
I carefully unplugged my phone. I went back down the lobby. This time the mood had changed. I get down there and there's a dude. He's a middle-aged dude just sitting there with a cigarette with like this long ash, like an inch-long ash. Was emotionless, like he just lost a lot of money. Doesn't want to tell his wife, like,
Oh no.
or he buried somebody in the desert. Like he's just gone. Then there was this other girl, young girl, real skinny, wearing PJs, and she is huddling over her phone that's plugged in the wall, and she's crying. Like something bad just happened. Like she just got out of something bad, and this is like she's on the run. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Then there's this other dude, business guy, and he was sweating, and he was kind of doing this, like looking around, like he just stole money. It was like, what is going on with these people?
Holy shit.
There's a lot going on here. So I told the microphone dude, like, I can't stay here. This place sucks. And he's like, we can give you a refund. It might take 5 or 7 days. I'm like, you're a robot. You're not real.
Wow.
You're like a rejected animatronic from Chuck E. Cheese.
What did I...
Yeah, so then I go outside, and there's like 6 Mexicans, and one of them looked like he had like the pointed toes. He had the whole getup. He looked like a cartoon, and they're all around talking to this chick that's clearly a prostitute. She had this short skirt and just. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, but they're saying slices and whatever, trying to go back and forth. I'm like, what is happening? And this is the only thing that exists in this town is this hotel.
Wow.
Nothing else. So I drove on from like I think an hour to Holbrook, Arizona. I stayed there. I'm like, this place is good.
That
It's
was
done.
the hangout, huh?
Speaking of done, what do you think?
Bitchin'. I love it. Thank you, sir.
Let's wrap it up, man. Yeah, in Phoenix, we just set up and hoping to get some business. And I did, I think, like 16 tattoos.
Wow.
Total, like I was just busy, man, and like the Ink Master dude was there. I think he was just there to like set up. Like I don't think he was actually there
that
to
sausage
tattoo.
guy?
Yeah, and then his manager dude saw us, and I think they like, oh shit, you can tattoo here. And I think they quick went to the studio and got stuff. That was my impression. I could be wrong.
You know who that is?
Who? No.
That guy from Ink Master. He has a shop in Valley Fair at the Fashion Place.
Yeah, Fashion Place Mall. Yeah.
Oh.
My mom is so, because my mom wants to get a tattoo. I told you to.
Yeah.
She was like, "Isn't that?" I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Well, but he's not here, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, he was standing right there." She said, "I want to get a tattoo." I was like, "Well, I highly doubt he'll be like, come on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
I just happen to not have anything to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so when they grab their stuff and they start setting up. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
But I think where the error there within life the following year is whoever was booking tattooers was just under the impression that all tattooers were underneath the same umbrella. Because they were like, yeah, you have a booth, don't worry about it. And I feel like I should. I feel like I should worry about it, and I was right, I should have. Because they just lumped us all in together, which that's what had me the most pissed off, is that how many independent artists and vendors are there, and third-party company. It wasn't Phoenix itself, it was like a third-party person. I don't know the name. If I did, I wouldn't say it. That made the mistake of assuming that we were all just of one, like we're just a bunch of hamsters hanging out, piled on top of one another. So you've been doing this for a while now. That's spicy, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at this fucking. Yours is like 6 inches above the line.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, you. No. I'm hoping to do some more. Like, there's a company. It's called Fan Expo that they do Comic Cons all throughout the nation. And I've been in contact with the dude. And it's been tattooing there for a while now. And he kind of knows like the ins and outs, like how many tattooers they need. Like, this show's pretty small. We need like 6 or 8 artists. This one's pretty big. We need 1,000. And
Oh wow.
not literally 1,000.
I was like, Jesus.
And I think the highest number I heard was like 42.
Okay.
What's the difference? I mean, I'm sure there's probably a lot of similarities, but tattooing back where you're from and tattooing here in such a conservative.
Back east, man, people want to get a tattoo like all over the place. For a while there's a stigma if you don't get your neck and hands done. Because it's very like a blue collar, very union type job. So there are just some stigmas you just don't do, Far west, what we call the San Diego sweater. Guys who get like their hands or neck done, but nothing else. When a torso's blank.
So Chris D'Elia type shit.
Yeah. But the Utahns, man, like it's wild because a lot of people that leave the church and they go do like their first rebellious things. They get their small tattoo. Like, it's small, they have it, but they want to hide it because they still have like that indoctrined fear of some kind.
Right.
Of what's going to happen if they are exposed or whatever. So seeing some of the people who left the church, who are even still in it, but just said, you know what, fuck it, or heck it, or whatever they say. Gosh,
Frig it.
the rules.
Frig it.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's any Angel Moroni tattoos out there.
I'm sure there is. Actually, I know for sure there is a Angel Moroni and MF Doom mashup out there. My buddy Mike did that on somebody. I'm real sure it's Angel Moroni. I bet a whole $1 that it's him.
A CTR ring tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Choose the right, bro.
Remember the condom backwards.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew that.
I was told that's what it was.
That one. That's new to me.
So what kind of tunes you jamming out to when you're tattooing there, sir?
I prefer more of the metal stuff. But I don't always get what I want in the studio. Sometimes I listen to that real ignorant stuff, and that does not jive too well amongst the patrons or some of my coworkers. So I end up listening to a lot of what the other guys listen to. Bailey's obsessed with.
So when you say metal, like what's your go-to?
I mean, my home is thrash metal. So like your Slayer, Anthrax, Testament, Metallica, Megadeth.
Say the big four, but more.
Yeah.
The big four.
Yeah,
but more. He
Big
said
Four.
Testament, man.
Anthrax,
Metallica, Megadeth, and Slayer.
They're like the innovators of thrash metal, which, my personal opinion, Testament should have been in there.
You don't hear a lot of guys talk about Testament.
Yeah, a lot of the thrash bands got worse as life went on. Testament got better. They got nice and heavy.
You play an instrument?
No, I tried playing guitar like once, and I wasn't a rock star overnight, so I quit and went to college. I was like, this sucks. I haven't had the attention for it. But right now, I've been listening to like really gross death metal, like Cannibal Corpse, Acacia Strain.
Oh, wow.
Like,
What do you guys do when he's doing that?
I've snuck some songs in there.
yeah,
I'm trying to introduce him to some.
He listens to Billie Eilish now.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah, if we're in the car for an extended period of time, I told Sammy to put on stuff I haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like her new stuff.
Yeah.
And it's always like some sad white dude with guitar or whatever. I got doing sad stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like about gummy bears or something. I don't
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
You know-
listen to Sheesh by yourself, though.
I do. Yeah. Sheesh. That's a fun one.
When you're on trips and you have kids, that's just kind of that's what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two daughters.
His shirts, so
Uh-huh.
they both intertwine each other's lives.
But that's the thing now. That's the cool thing, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got the old Metallica shirts, the old Slayer shirts.
And they always ask me if I listen to them, and then I get to say,
You're all, listen here, I'm going to school you.
My stepdad made a mixtape on a Walkman for me
On a Walkman.
Yeah, I got her an actual like mixtape and a Walkman. Like for your birthday or something like that.
Can you still buy them?
That was
I'm
all, like,
sure.
on-
I'm
yeah,
sure
you can,
somewhere.
but it's like through the internet of like
I'm
custom
sure
stuff.
somewhere you could probably find them, but I could guarantee you I could dig one out. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that's
there
how
you
I
go.
went. Yeah,
That's where she works.
yeah. Like who's going to a physical place anymore? Like, forget about it. It's a pain in the ass. You have to go there, park, and talk to people. Now order the shit. Amazon comes in, puts it in your house. They're great with it.
I still go back to the old Walkman, and then you had the tape with the wire running through it out of your cassette ride, or the Discman with the bass boost on that.
I was gonna say the bass boost.
Bass boost and the anti-skip.
The anti-skip.
I don't know if it ever worked. Like, what did that do?
Did you ever press play and then shake it? And the song
Oh, take me back.
Now we love traveling. I love traveling. Like that's like my favorite way to vacation, especially road tripping. This year I hit my 50th state.
Wow.
So Alaska, we were there for Valentine's Day. I met Val. She always wanted to travel, but she never really got a chance to. And she said a couple times like she wanted to go to like Yellowstone. I've been through it twice, and I lived in the East Coast, and it's like her backyard, and she hasn't been. You found like a brochure full of like Yellowstone things, or a drawer full of Yellowstone brochures. Yeah, so we're really gonna go. I'm like, fuck it, and hit the table, we're going. Just booked it, and yeah, we had a really good time there. So
Wow, you travel.
yeah, 7 countries and 50 states, and hoping to do more.
Oh, shit. I've never even been out of the country.
And it's different, man. It's all subtle things that are really awesome. Like when I was in England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, they don't have billboards. You can just see the landscape. That's it. Yeah, trying to see the mountains. You got Craig Slopp's face in the way. Like,
Fuck all
if he's
that all.
listening, please don't sue me, Craig. I have no money.
The other side of the Beehive has no affiliation with Quake Clubs.
We also have no ice.
They have no ice?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
No ice?
They do, but you look down upon it. If you want a soda, they bring it to you warm with no ice into it. It's usually a Coke product. I hate Coke products, especially warm Coke products. And as much as I like licking detergent, I'd rather have water. I'm like, hey, give me some water, and they give you like the carbonated water.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for it. So if you ever saw like Ted Lasso when he spits it out, like, I was like, whoa, what is this? You're assaulting me.
No ice,
TV
huh? That's
static.
interesting.
So if you ask for like tap water, they look at you like you're a farm animal and you belong outside.
No shit.
Yeah. When I was in Germany, their beer's warm too. I don't drink.
I see, I knew that. The beer was warm down there. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, I never had a drop, so that's like a missed thing with me. When you tell like other drinkers, they're like, that's weird. I don't like it. That's why we kicked their ass in World War II. I'm like, I don't think that's it. But all right. Back to back World War champs. All right, man, you're taking too far.
Cold beer.
That's why Hitler lost.
Speaking of beers.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried any of the wireless tattoo guns?
Yeah, I just bought one machine. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm uneducated.
What is it, guns?
Yeah.
Didn't shoot any.
It's just so I know and I don't sound so good.
I'm all, hey, have you ever had one of them wireless tattoo syringe thingies? Man, I could have gone deep on you. I at least made it sound cool.
They sound 80s.
I actually bought one recently, and I'm so used to the foot pedal that I was over there just tapping to the floor. There's nothing there because it's all battery. Like, oh, this is stupid. So it's me turning into my old guy. Like, I don't like change. I also don't do like the iPads. Like all my coworkers use iPads. Just print stuff out like that. And,
Old school, huh?
yeah, I'm still
Old school,
scribbling
old
on
school.
paper and on graph paper, will draw them.
You know, I still go to the gym with my iPod.
Yeah, I have an iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you still use that thing? Like, where'd you find that? A museum? Was it Smithsonian? No, you stole that?
Does it stay charged still?
Yeah.
Really?
It's pretty good, yeah.
Wow.
You still buy them, like, through Apple. I think the last time I bought one was, like, a year and a half ago, because somebody broke in my car and stole my original one. Yeah, you can still buy them, but I think they're going to stop selling them. You have to go to, like, third parties or some back alley or...
Where?
Again, no affiliation.
Thank you, Daddy Bezos. Like, help me out here.
Did you do what most? And I'm just from the few that I've spoke to. Did you make your first gun?
Yeah.
I see. I said gun again. You didn't correct me.
I heard you. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd catch it.
Yeah. No, I caught it. Yeah. I wish we tattooed you second.
It's over now.
This beehive looks like a dick hole. That's weird.
Oh, speaking of dickhole, I finished The Boys.
Did ya?
Yeah.
You watch that?
I saw that episode. Somebody. I watched the first season and a couple of other episodes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I get it. Like, they're dicks. I phased out on it. And we have to watch so many other things as is.
Yeah.
But yes, that episode. I gotta check that one out. Ah, dude.
He's all running his hands down it.
What's so funny? It's like I want you inside of me. He takes it. I knew where it was going because
Yeah.
he said it, right? And I'm like, oh, this is the part where, but they made it sound like he's gonna get, dispatched. He just gets this morning. Not as funny as you made it sound, though, but I like it.
All right, Dick. Sorry.
No, because you made that part is, but like you made it sound like the whole show was funny.
I liked it.
No,
thought
I
it
do
was
too.
good.
No, I'm gonna follow it. I like it. I'm like, fuck. I wish it was because it's three seasons, right? Yeah. No, I wish I wasn't over with, but.
Yo, was Dahmer the big hit this year? Was Dahmer the big hit this year? Think so? I mean, obviously, Stranger Things came out too, right? The new season of Stranger Things.
I think Dahmer was the biggest.
But that was the big one, all right?
Yeah, there's like, I don't know.
Probably not.
Decent, honest
Probably
people
not
that
as
would
big
not
as
watch
Stranger Things, right? Stranger Things had to have been bigger than that because kids were watching that, right? Younger audience plus adults were watching that.
I heard people like, I hate Stranger Things. They'll say that.
Yeah.
Or they won't watch because it's
I
so
heard
hyped
that Dahmer
up.
was. I haven't watched the last season.
Dahmer will win the award. Stranger Things has a bigger audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more cult classics with it. But everyone I talk to, doesn't matter who they are.
And then another one came out.
Grandmothers, small
The Lost
children. They go, I
Tapes.
love Dahmer.
So I watched the Lost Tapes, and to listen to him talk, and then you watch that guy act, that guy killed it. The guy killed it. Just the way he talked. It was like, man.
Dave, thank you so much for giving us our present. It was kind of a present.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
Yeah, we can. It's this.
It's all edited out of all.
It's for them to see it. It's right here. There it is. The proof. 200, dude. Dave, where can people find you? Find you the shop.
You can find the studio in South Jordan at the 106 293 South Redwood Road, Studio Elevate. We are a private studio, so the best way to reach us is through our website, studioelevate.com. And that's Elevate, ELEV, and then number 8. You can also go to our individual Instagram pages, which you can find us on our Studio Elevate website and Instagram. Mine is Dave Man Tattoos, all one word. Shoot me a message, and if I don't respond, I'm playing video games, so shoot me another one.
What's your go-to video game right now?
I just got done playing Grand Theft Auto 5 as a palate cleanser. I love RPGs, and I got done with Cyberpunk. And that's a lot. You put a lot into it. It's one game you don't have to think about it. Just kind of like...
It's mundane, just
Yeah.
fuck shit up. And
Yeah, it's easy. Like, it does it.
Yeah.
It plays itself, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, but mostly RPGs is what I play.
Gotcha.
Hey, before we go, there's something that we do to all of our guests. And the
yeah.
Beehive is all about finding the gay in all of us. So who is your man crush?
Man crush.
See, I like that. I like when a guy goes, and Instead of like, oh no,
He's all
ooh, yeah.
roots around, make some room in there. He's like, yeah, let me think.
Like if it's like full on relationship, like I have to like.
Oh, see, I already like you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you. We're talking could be relationship, could
Or
just
sexual.
be straight up dirty fucking.
Yeah, if it's a relationship, it has to be The Rock. Like he's fun.
Every
Dude.
that 80% of our fans
Yeah.
say The Rock for whatever reason.
Yeah, he's fun. Like
No, I think we know why.
Yeah, come on. You don't need to explain it to us. I mean, you
think-
saw the size of my arm. It's all of that, I'm sure, and more.
I can't say Jim from 7-Eleven because if he's listening, it's gonna make it weird. When he next to him in there, Jim.
So that's like a relationship. So now if it's like straight sexual.
I don't know. Pick a twink.
That guy on the wall that Angel was trying to explain to you right there.
Yeah,
Can you imagine? There's a Jeffrey Dahmer actually.
yeah, yeah. Be a little guy.
Okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Because you're the bear.
You're the bear.
I don't want to be manhandled. Like, I'll hold the Rock's hand.
Yo,
but
if
that's
you
gonna be scary.
if you're manhandle, that guy's it's gonna be
Yeah.
tremendously huge.
Yeah, so I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be picked up. I have a
Yeah, that's
gravity
fair.
thing. It's I like my feet on the ground.
Thank you, everybody. Here's the proof. But no, we can't do it. It's like this. God damn it.
Fucking you do it every
I know,
time.
don't do it like me.
Now, from now on, it's like this.
Oh! God damn it,
Hey,
he got
thank
me.
you again, sir.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you, everybody. Thank you.
See you guys.
Gentlemen, the one and only Becca Hayes. Finally, you're back where you started, which is in this podcast.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
did.
happy
That's
to be
right.
back.
That's
So
right.
happy. And I love your poster, by the way.
Yeah, one of my
woman,
fans,
no cry.
one of my fans gave it to me,
Yeah.
and
Well,
yes,
you love Bob Marley.
she signed it.
signed up there-
Oh, it's on the
signed up
top.
there.
Yeah, yeah. And then you can't beat that though. Bastard Boy signed that for me.
Oh, yeah?
That's
Look
my
at that. Oh,
that's my
cute.
fashion idol right there.
That's you guys look a lot alike. I thought that was your twin, actually.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I'll take it.
Well, the hat.
Someone
I feel
said-
like you'd wear that hat.
So someone said last night they're like, "Oh, I like everything but the hat," and I was like, "That's wrong."
No,
the hat,
the hat is what brought you together.
Exactly.
No, I see. I know you.
exactly.
I'm still confused by all the holes in his shirt.
Whose shirt?
That makes it
There,
expensive.
if you
dude.
look at it
Oh,
really
yeah,
close, there's a shitload of holes in
he
it.
just painted his house.
Well,
Just give up.
So I just got done landscaping.
he runs hot.
That's why he has a long, a big brim,
Yeah, sombrero.
big brim hat, a sombrero.
I think it fits him great. Yeah, I
Hey.
like it. What?
Where the hell have you been? We have some fans. We have some friends. Let's just say friends, the followers. That say, "Where's Becca? Have you ever talked to her?" I was like, "Well, she used to be my friend."
Oh, stop! I
We
never
used to-
stopped
we-
being your
we did
friend.
we did a vlog for like 2 episodes, and she blew us off.
I didn't. Okay, first of all, I never blew you off. You just, you needed to push me for the vlog, and it just didn't happen. So that's what fucking happened. But we could still make it happen.
That's right. That was fun. Those were fun. Those were fun.
I-
When you guys
goats-
went and bought goats, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, that's
that
what
shit
I'm
was
saying.
awesome.
Let's bring it back.
She has the goats, dude. They're fucking.
got the
They're the
goats.
cutest fucking things ever.
No, they're getting little fat fuckers, but
Yeah.
Are they
I
they're
like 'em.
pygmies?
Yeah, the pygmy goats.
Oh, okay.
But-
Goats are dope. You ever got a goat drunk?
No.
I have.
Why would you do that?
No, okay.
Oh my
In my
gosh, animal
defense, no.
Do you know you're talking
they
to, like, the
enjoyed it.
animal
Oh,
lover
they
over here?
enjoyed it. So, in my defense, it
Oh,
wasn't
I
on
bet they-
purpose. It wasn't on
Just like
purpose.
this, they're easy
Yeah.
to tackle like that.
So
Yeah,
it
take it
wasn't.
back,
no,
take it
so
back.
my buddy had a brother who had miniature pygmies. These things were, I swear to God, they were only this big.
Were they
Two of them.
babies? Probably babies.
They were a few. They were 6 or 7 months old.
Yeah, they're still pretty small.
And they were badass, bouncing off fucking everything. We
Yeah.
had a good old time. So we got those. Remember TGI Friday? The
Oh, yeah,
TGI Long Island iced teas you could get at the liquor store? They were red. I know Marky Mark. Marky Mark is here. Rocky Mountain Powder Coatings.
Behind cameras, but he's here.
But we got a couple of those, 5 or 6 of them, just kind of sitting around. Started drinking them and pouring them in glasses. Well, the goat thought it was pretty tasty, so we just kind of let them kind of lick it or
Yeah.
whatever. They had red beards and everything. And by the time his brother got home, he's all, "What the fuck is wrong with my goats?" They just kind of stood there and kind of lean. They didn't get too fucked up, but they're just fine. They lived after that. It wasn't like let's get these
I'm
guys
so glad
fucked
they
up.
lived after that.
Yo, when you said pygmy goats, for some reason I'm like, oh, she's getting the fainting goats. That'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, so that's a whole nother. Yeah,
Oh,
I
they're
don't know if
breeders.
I could deal with the fainting goats.
Why?
Because I mean, I would think that they would get hurt, especially in their high places, and then you scare them, and then they just fall over, no matter where they're at.
Yeah, what the hell that's about?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
understand.
There's
Do
some,
you remember we were doing the vlog and you got these goats and on the way back you and I were arguing, but these goats they haven't made a noise the whole entire time.
Yeah, it was
And-
kind of weird,
and
right?
just
And
her
we
and
were
I
like,
were
"What's
just
going
like
on?"
going at it, which is like this is part of the vlog, which is like arguing and shit. And then in the back you get meh, and her and I just went like you see our reaction to the camera, but went,
It was like your first child had said its first word.
well, I don't know what that is, but
Kind of.
hey, thanks.
Oh, sorry, sore subject.
No, I'm not sorry. What are you sorry for? So where have you been? Tell us all.
Oh my gosh!
Tell us all and tell us for about an hour.
The last time it was like almost was it like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago? I don't know.
It
like
was some time ago.
No, it had been over 2 years ago because I know I was dating that guy, that one guy.
Yeah.
Remember we went to her house and did her podcast?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You made
right.
fun of my pants. Remember those?
I did, but they looked like a tablecloth.
Was it
Yeah.
the checkered
My
one?
grandmother's
Yeah.
my,
That was the checkered
yeah,
ones,
my,
yeah. You
my
love those.
grandmother's fucking coat that she wore out. She would go at night in the town.
In fact, you know what's so weird about it? Because I just wore him about a few months ago. And he started making fun of him, and I said, "This is motherfucker. The last time I wore this was at Becca's house, and you make me so insecure about him that I haven't worn him
You
ever
haven't worn him
since
since?
till today. Well, I
Oh.
wore him that time, and he was roasting me. But
Damn.
it's okay.
Well, don't wear it around me
No,
then.
I know. No, I don't
That's
give a
sad.
shit.
That's sad that you're
You know what-
insecure
you
about
know-
that.
you know
You
what's
should
sad?
just own it.
If he was
No, I do,
insecure
I
about
do.
it, he knew
No,
they
I
were
do.
horrible.
I'm wearing a vest. You think I don't own shit? But
It's true.
the funniest thing about it is Brian tries to judge how I dress, and Brian is a
Where's Brian? I miss Brian.
Brian. You know, he's the busy DJ.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was doing that. What's that? Twitch. What's that thing that the game and the?
Oh, the Twitch, yeah.
Is it Twitch?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
streaming.
He's twitching right
But he
now.
doesn't do that anymore. He's
really?
he's playing at Chakra Lounge Fridays and Saturday nights.
Oh, right
So when he started doing this, it was during the pandemic. So he wasn't working. He wasn't DJing. And then they gave him Saturday.
And he's like, "Peace, guys.
No, basically.
I don't even want to hang out with you guys
It's like
anymore if I
basically,
don't
it's like,
have
you know those
to."
guys, they pay me. It was like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
So they gave him Saturday, and then after Saturday, he was making such a big impact on people and like bringing people in that he's like, how about we give you Fridays and Saturdays? And he was like, okay.
Nice.
So basically, he was like,
Sorry, fellas.
yeah. We're like, all right.
been
But
real.
he's still a part of the show. Like he still edits.
Oh, right on.
It's everything
Well,
is just-
tell him I said hi. I'm sure he'll listen to this. Hi,
Where's
Brian.
the camera going?
Yeah, the camera's going right. The camera.
Hi.
How bad would that be, though? Right?
It is what it is.
shit.
You know, we were just doing
No,
it.
I just the caller right there.
Look at
dude.
you guys
The
all
light.
nervous now. It's kind of funny.
I know.
I don't think it's on.
I had he was gone a couple episodes ago, and I had another podcast which is three guests, and the entire time I was like, when we sit down, because we never use that Ford microphone, we use this more, that one,
Oh yeah.
and I said, before we sit down and we start going, I'll check it. And because we're friends and everything, I totally spaced it. And we just sat down, I pressed record, and we're like, hey, we started going. Well, long story short, we used the audio from the camera.
Oh, so it didn't sound that good.
Because you could hear me obviously, and then him, but you couldn't hear him, and then you
Oh,
could
that
never
sucks.
hear him. So it's like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
it
Brian's
sucks.
like, I'll fix your Brian was like, I guess I'll fix it as much
Good
as I
old
can.
Brian.
But it was
Good
like,
old
yeah,
Brian.
he's a stud. He's a stud.
So back to me.
Yeah, bro. This is it may be our 200, but it's all about you today.
Oh, yeah.
Just go ahead and tell
First
us.
of all, congratulations on your 200th episode.
Hey, for the 100, you sent us a video. Remember that?
That's right. And I'm here for the 200th.
Yeah, and you open a Corona thinking that you're gonna be,
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah. I
You're gonna,
Oh,
be,
that's
you're
right.
gonna be on my side. Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
I
That's right.
cheers
Yeah, that's
to
true.
you.
And it was warm, remember?
It was warm. Yeah, that was disgusting. I took a sip of
In
it.
front of the Christmas tree, too.
That's right.
Yeah, it was festive, man.
Yeah,
dude,
I
yeah.
went all out for you guys. Just so you know, don't you forget.
On the first episode you were here, you told us that maybe one day I'll come in my underwear. And we're like,
You know, oh my gosh. No, I didn't say
Okay.
underwear. I said lingerie. And this is when I was doing my OnlyFans, which I don't do anymore.
hey, by the way, for in celebration of the 200 episode, Becca's doing 50% off on OnlyFans.
Promo
wearing
code
OnlyFans.
Beehive.
Beehive. Yo, is that still going?
What?
Your
OnlyFans? No, I haven't done that in a lot.
So when you cut it off, it just gets rid of everything, right? Or can you can you
do you
Google?
wanna know, Jesse?
No, I'm just asking for the fans.
I still screenshot this.
We're getting some screenshots here. No, it's inactive because I haven't signed on in like a while. I actually signed on the other day just to see if it was still active because it's been like over a year. Since
Fucking dude's phone's lit the fuck up. So she signs up. You caused 3 divorces, by the way.
Well, you know what's gonna happen. I just helped move it along faster. You're welcome. No, so I explored that side of
Put
me
your beer
already.
up here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my hands are like fucking. Do you have a pair of mittens I can borrow?
A pair of what?
Got that wolf hat you brought.
I know.
yeah,
Shit,
sure.
man. My hands are freezing. Yeah, so I explored that side, and then I just was over it, and like I think that's a big part of like my transition right now, or you guys asked where I'm at right now, is I completely had a huge spiritual awakening. I don't
Yeah.
know if we talked about this.
No, well, you haven't been here since 1977. So.
Well, that was part of my spiritual awakening, not being around you.
Oh, that's why the vlog stopped.
Yeah. Kidding.
That's part of
It's all
growing.
get rid of the things in your life that don't make sense. It's all other side of the beehive.
Angel and then everything. I'm like the top of the list.
Log on. No, I just, I think when you go through something that dramatic and life changing, like you refocus your life. And, media, I think media is always going to be a part of me. It's just, it's not all of me. And I think that was something that I realized. And what I do right now, I guess I have so many different names: energy worker, shaman, sound therapist. I do all of it. But it's a big part of, I feel like, my purpose here on this earth. And I've totally stepped into that space. And I love it. Fucking burning people with sticks and putting frog poison on their skin.
Yeah, I've been.
combo.
You have a teepee in your backyard.
Yeah, I got a teepee, an actual teepee.
So did you buy came as a kit? You didn't have to build it. You didn't have to go
No.
skin a cow or.
He's asking if you buy it at IKEA.
No,
he has
that thing would have
instruction.
burned down the first time we had the fire in the teepee.
Oh, really?
If it was from IKEA,
Oh.
well, that's if we could build it. No, I actually had it made in Idaho. There's a company that specializes in making teepees, different sizes, and it took them a few months to make it. And then they hauled it. I mean, the sticks alone, I think there's 25 of them.
Well, they're trees.
Yeah,
They're not
they're-
sticks.
well,
Those
yeah.
are tree
They're
trunks.
They're trees. They're about like 25
So they
feet
put it together.
long. No, they didn't. They just dropped them off.
Oh, shit.
But I was dating that one dude. That one dude.
Yeah.
I was dating him at the time, and so him and his dad came over and helped me put it up. I monitored, of course.
Yeah, of
You ever
course.
sleep in there?
I have actually.
you?
I just bought a bunch of cots, and so I'm gonna do like a fun like girls' night and like, plant medicine night, and I'll camp in the teepee.
So you doing this on? I know it's I know it's cold right now. Are you doing this in your backyard when you're doing your, what do you call it? Your
Ceremonies,
where they all get together and stuff?
Mainly hop and sound baths in the teepee.
You said frog poison.
Yes, that's combo.
Okay.
Have you heard of combo?
No, like I've heard of a combo, like a left, right, 1-2 combo.
No, not like
With an upper kick.
Hey, the first time you were here, you taught us about the O shot. Now
That teaches about,
teaches about
that teaches
combo.
about the combo.
See, you know
is that
what?
2 in the pink and 1 in the stink?
Oh my god!
Hey,
you know
it's
how
been so long, right?
you might have
Versatile,
changed. We haven't.
Obviously,
Childish, right here.
Trash fucking podcast.
Shaman, right here. We bring you right back down.
Not everybody can keep up. I get it. I'll save your souls. Okay, so combo's interesting. It is actual frog poison from the Amazon, so I get it from
Like
Brazil.
dart frogs?
No, it's called the giant monkey tree frog.
Oh, yeah.
So it has like those big round fingertips, and they're at the very top on some trees in the Amazons, and they call them down, like the natives will call them down like a mating call, and all the frogs come down. Yeah, it's like that half pig.
Nice, dude. That's fucking.
So they'll call them down, and then they go, and then they kind of, the secretions on there, it's their defense mechanism.
Right.
And so they scrape that off, and they harvest it very safely. And then they put it on a stick, and then it dries. And so then they ship me those sticks. And so I activate it with water. And so I do like little incense, like the size of an incense, and I do superficial burns on the skin. and then I scrape that blister off, and then that's when I apply the combo, and it goes straight through the bloodstream.
Is that the white you see?
the
I've
white
always
little-
wondered what that was. I'm like, is
Yeah,
that like
I
a
was
salt
like, I know
crystal?
you've seen
Yeah,
it
I
on
watch all the
my-
time. All the time.
It's like everybody's getting tattoos in this fucking.
Yeah, I'm like, what
Damn,
is
she's a
that?
tattoo artist
like
too?
fucking
Shit.
No, I thought it was like a
Look at
salt
all.
crystal or something on there.
Oh, no,
I had no idea
so
what it
that's
was.
combo, so that's the frog poison.
But it doesn't affect us, like doesn't poison us.
How would it? No. It's only when you have that opening. So they call them gates. So only when you've opened that skin up, then you place it on there, and then the person will heat up the body, so it almost feels like it's a cleanse, right? So it's a major detox. It's detoxing the mind, body, and spirit. It's the most deepest detox you'll ever do in your entire life. And so it heats up the body, and then your heart will start to palpitate a little bit. And then after probably 5-10 minutes of sitting with the medicine on, then you feel nauseous. And the purge is really important. You need to throw up. And so people will throw up.
Shit.
I was just gonna say because
So
one
they
of
throw
with the photos that she posts is there's people holding a bucket.
Yeah, you finally asked me
And I
about that. You're
finally
like,
asked her, I
what
was
the
like,
fuck's
hey,
going on?
what? I got one question. I'm like, I got one question. Is this bucket to puke? She's like, yep. And I go,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's like it's very important, and so they purge, and after I take the medicine, right after they purge, and then they like within minutes they feel better, but 10 times better, if that makes sense. It's like a reset for your body. It puts your body back in homeostasis. That's why it's so sought after right now. I mean, people that are aware of it, like, and they say if the frog calls to you, it's the frog spirit that's also entering your body. If you start to have this keep coming up in your mind, you start seeing frogs. Like people will start seeing frogs. I kid you not. Like either in their dreams, randomly, and then they like think about combo, and then they contact me like, "Hey, I feel like it's calling to me," and they either have some physical disease, or they have a mental disease, or they're just feeling bogged down. They just feel like, oh, I just feel it's like something is holding me back in life because there's a lot of negative energy in the human biofield. So it cleanses all that out, and it's like a reset.
During the process, is there any kind of hallucinate? Like
No, so you don't hallucinate. You can get to a very euphoric state, though. People can get to a very bliss state, almost like it's just the most calmest they've ever felt in their entire life, and they feel like joy and happiness, and it's actually quite beautiful when some people get to that state because they've never even experienced because they've been on antidepressants for so long. And these are people that are wanting to get off their medications. And I've had clients that ready to end their life. I've had clients that are on like 10 to 15 different medications and they get off of them after combo. So it's like, it's fucking amazing. It's a miracle, honestly. It's a miracle medicine.
How do you know about this?
where did you hear
does
about
come from?
this?
Dude, this is how my journey. It's crazy.
I know,
All
but
of a
how do you
sudden-
get into your journey? How do you
So,
go, I'm
okay.
going to do this?
Okay, so after, the big cut.
That one guy, yeah.
Well, no, not the one
yeah,
guy.
oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
pushed me in my spiritual awakening was
Oh yeah, the big
Yeah.
cut. Oh, yeah,
the big
yeah,
cut.
yeah, yeah.
We all go,
The
oh,
big,
yeah.
the big cut. When I got let go from that
Yeah.
from that career, I started my podcast, which I still have and I love, and it's kind of like a journey of my a journal of my journey. But that pushed me into my
Just
spirit.
burp.
Oh, I can't get it out.
This is our combo. Just burp.
Okay,
Just
all
burp
right.
it out. Who
Can you
cares?
give me a bucket? I'm
You get your fork.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that bucket. Let's
let's drink first.
I'll show you what it looks like. So I was really depressed and on and off, like just felt lost. I felt like I didn't want to get back into radio. I knew that, but then I also didn't want to give up speaking. So I was like, something was missing in my life. So then I started, I got an opportunity to try psilocybin. So I did a psilocybin journey, and that really opened the door to everything. And I saw things where.
Is that the first time
Yeah, it was my
you've
first
ever
time.
done psilocybin?
Yeah, it was my first time, and it literally
Like a microdose or a heavy
Oh
dose?
no, it was like a hero dose.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you went deep.
My first time.
Oh, no shit.
I mean, I saw
Like how many grams? You know.
Probably about, I mean, for my size, I did about 3.5.
Oh yeah, you went deep.
damn,
God
you went to
damn,
base,
you're a
Elon Musk.
soldier. You're a veteran of war now.
Well, shit, look what I do. I had to go deep. You know what I mean? Like,
Got Becca Bezos over here.
I-
God damn.
Becca Rogan?
Becca Bezos. Oh my god! But I saw like the most spiritual things where I just, because I was also lost too, because I left the church like a couple years before that, and so I just didn't have anybody. I didn't have any tribe, and I saw this like other side, this very spiritual side, and I knew that there was something more, and I knew I needed to explore it more, and so I started into that. Then this is when you start seeking something out, things just start to line up, and they just start to show up in your path, like meeting the people, and it blew my mind every time I'd meet someone, and I'm like, what, you serve this? Like, this is bizarre. I've never even heard of this, and all of a sudden you're in my path. I found someone that served the buffalo frog, the 5-MeO DMT, and I journeyed with that twice. My first time was, they called the ego death, where I like physically died. Like that. I mean, I wasn't scared, but I went to a black void, and I literally saw my spirit, and I saw my body. It was bones, and I felt bones. It's hard to describe, but. And I purged, which you don't really commonly purge on the buffa frog, but I like projectile vomited. Like, it was like an exorcism for me. And I was told by some voice, this is you letting go. This is you letting go of fear. And so I felt fear from like the root of like my root chakra, which is down by the pelvic area. I felt it like a ball just coming up, and I just like spew it out. And so that was huge. That was another big shift, because then I swear to you, it was like, I just wasn't afraid to do things. I wasn't afraid to try new things. Like, all of a sudden, like, if I had an idea, I would just put it into action, and for the most part, it worked. I just knew it would work. And because so many people, and I remember my ex would always say, he's like, God, I commend you for just doing it. Just like, you're not even like fully like knowing the end result, and you just do it, and you like turn it into gold. And I'm like, I know, like, I just don't know. Like, I don't have fear. It's like either this or I kill myself. Like, honestly, it was that point where I'm just like, either end my life or I'm just going to fucking try. Like, what do I have to lose?
All right.
It's like I've already been to those depths. So I tried that, and then I did buffa again, completely went on another side. So they say when you do the 5-MeO, you either go to a black void or you go to like a very like Christ-like energy, or like colors and just beauty. And I went to that, and then it like showed me through like all my past lives, and it's interesting because I was told like I went through the mother's womb. So meaning like I felt all the pain of like what mothers have felt. Like this is a lot of information, and some of your listeners will be like, what the fuck? But you know what? Like,
I'm wondering where the sign up for your cult is all of a sudden, because the Becca we had here before.
right. No, and I'm still that person though. Like, that's still part of me, and that's the beauty of it. And I'll get into that in a minute. But this is another side of me that I finally have embraced, or at least I know how to, which is so cool. But yeah, like the other time when I did the 5-MeO, like I remember I was holding feet, and I looked up. No, wait.
I'm signing in.
No, I'm trying to tell you whose feet. I don't think. So I was
Okay, let's go for a trip. Let me hold your feet.
Here, give him that bucket.
Give him that bucket.
Not to cut you off. Are you good, Mark? I know you said you were gonna. Are you gonna kick around? You gonna stick
Are you
around?
kidding me?
All
I'm
right.
talking about DMT right now. He's like, I'm fucking leaving. I'm not leaving. I get it. I'm getting into Jesus. So you stick around. So I was looking at these feet, and I looked up, and it was Jesus's feet, and he was on the cross. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, then I had the impression either I was Mary in a past life. I know you're like, okay, whatever, Becca. Or I was like experiencing her pain, like, of losing her son. And so then it just shot me through a bunch of past lives I've lived, because I believe in past lives now. Just shot me through a bunch, and I understood of why my heart was so guarded. So that one was for the heart. And after that, I just felt it was just open. My heart was open. And so it's just every journey is so different. So like I said, I've journeyed a lot with different plant medicines and combo. There was actually a girl like it, and again, like she just came into my space. She was following me on Instagram, and then I like clicked on her page because she was asking about one of my ceremonies, and I was like, "You're what? Like combo practitioner? Like tell me about this, And I sell my podcast, and so she's like, "Why don't you come and try it, and then we can talk about it on your podcast?" And I was like, "Sure, okay," not even fucking researching, not even knowing I was gonna throw up. And so I get there and I'm like, do. And she's like, okay, let me just burn you. I'm like, whoa, what?
Burn me.
Yeah. So she did she just did 3 dots, 3 gates on my ankle and did that. And then I threw up after like 10 minutes with the medicine. And like, I just didn't understand it though. I was doing it more for research purposes. And that's how I do everything. I just jump in with 2 feet. Like that's my personality. Like if it feels good in my body, yes. Okay, let's do it. Like, I don't even, like, think about it, which most of the time is good. Not every time. Right. Most of the time. Most of the time is good. And so then that's how I got introduced to combo. And like I said, I still didn't understand it fully. I didn't understand the health benefits from it. It has dozens of bioactive peptides. That's what goes into the body.
Yeah.
And it cleanses the body. So, and like I said, it puts the body back in homeostasis. And so when I started researching it, I was like, okay, this is some amazing stuff. And I did notice I only did it once with her, but I did notice some change in like my skin. Because I had, oh yeah, there you go for the 25.
Well, I already had one open.
This is organic. Okay, you're going to taste the difference.
I know, I'm like, mine is halfway.
Damn, you're chugging it.
Yeah.
It smells organic. Are we ready to pop the champagne?
While
she tells us about this journey.
Oh yeah, I'm almost done. It's about combo.
We're enjoying this. I'm balls deep in combo right now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I was actually thinking about you. It'd be so good for your gut health.
I'd try it. I would try it.
I'm not even.
I'm serious. I would try it.
No, like
absolutely.
I believe it would actually cure it. Like I'll tell you that. No, yeah, 100%.
How expensive is it?
It's $200 a session. Oof. That's not bad for being cured, and like think of all the medications in your healthcare that you pay monthly.
Yeah,
fuck that
dude.
shit.
Don't you want to puke?
Did you want to puke?
No, that's what scares me. And then feet? Fuck, I don't know.
Feet? What do you mean feet?
You said there was feet and people throwing up.
I do appreciate that, though, because she's been posting people doing this thing and they do it by their foot, and I'm like, yeah, keep
what I
posting
do?
them pics.
I crop out the toes now because I know you're fucking looking. I'm like, not today.
Hey, you're not helping us, fucker.
I was like, listen, I'm gonna start putting a Venmo thing on there, and I'm like, you want to see the rest of that picture?
Roast moon fucking after dark.
My Patreon is. So I see you.
Becca's like, business okay. My Patreon is blowing up.
So I see you do it on the ankle.
Yeah.
I see you do it in the lower back. I see you do it in the neck. Like, are these different phases?
So
different steps?
Yes and no. So usually when you're introduced to combo, you at least it's a lot of ice. When you're introduced to combo, they say to complete the detox, you want to do 3 sessions in a month. So it's a minimum if you can do it. I mean, 1 is better than none, right? And usually people right after they feel a difference, they're like, yes, sign me up for the next 2. And then after that, whenever you feel called to, then people just get 1. Like it's a reset. Okay. But I work with the meridian system of the body. So I also I have knowledge in traditional Chinese medicine. So we have like an energy highway and like pressure points, acupuncture.
Yeah.
So I combine that with also combo. In my opinion, it's a deeper process. When you combine the TCM with the combo, now we're going really deep, especially depending on like, stomach issues. I'm going to hit the stomach marks, which they're all over the body. There's some on the top of the foot. I work with the top of the foot a lot. The ankle.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Wait, what?
So that's why you see like all different. It just depends on each intention, what you do.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
What are you talking about?
I'm eating it up over here. This guy's groping himself. Oh yeah.
I have a hard one over here. Hey, if I see it, I'm gonna grab it. All right? If I see the joke, I'm gonna go for it. Anyway, my apologies. Keep going.
Fucking dirtbag.
But I was saying, like, because you were saying how I got started, so I got into it, just for knowledge, research purposes. But then one day I started, I meditate every day, and I had this meditation. It was like really profound. All of a sudden I saw like these giant monkey tree frogs all on my arms, and I saw my hands turn like frog fingers.
Jesus.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was very vivid, and I don't have like that crazy meditations all the time. And so then I was told,
Barb,
Excuse me.
sister.
and I'm a lady, all right? Fuck off. So I was told, or not, excuse me, I wasn't told, but so
Well, these are real glass.
the day after my my Brazilian family, I call my Brazilian family, it's a tribe in Brazil that sold me hape, and they're shamans that work with the hop. Hape is a shamanic snuff. And the day after I had this meditation, they said, "Hey, sister, we have combo for you." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So the synchronicities, just how it kept coming into my space, and as soon as I had that very vivid meditation, then all of a sudden the next day, and it was bizarre. And so I worked with that tribe in Brazil, and they taught me how to.
Did you go there?
No, I didn't. I would love to go to Brazil. No, so we would do Zoom and FaceTime all the time.
Oh, okay.
So they shipped me some combo, and then they worked with me applying it to my body. And so then I was not planning on serving this at all yet. I just knew I needed it in my body because I was pretty sick. Like, I had a lot of other, like I said, I had rosacea. I had a lot of things going on in my body. And so I just know I needed to purify my body. And so I started working with it. And then after a few months, I just got this really profound feeling that I need to give this to people. I need to put this out in the world so people know that there is hope. And I started doing that. And like the people that are meant for me in my space, I mean, it's been nonstop.
What kind of illnesses have you seen it cure since you've been doing it with people that you've done these ceremonies with?
So, I mean, that's hard because, I mean, I don't give a fuck, actually. So there's some, in the United States.
And you don't have to, we don't have to go down that
road. In the
road.
United States, they say like HIV is uncurable, but combo's cured it. They've gotten tested after and they can't find it. And I've actually.
There you go, bud.
But it's cured cancer. I haven't cured cancer, but
There you go, bud.
no, but like for real, like my mentor, I went deeper too. So after I learned with the tribes people, they only taught me so far. And I didn't understand traditional Chinese medicine. I didn't know how to work with the meridians of the body, all that. So I ended up putting out to the universe, like saying I need to find someone that can like teach me more safety, first of all, because people come to me on a lot of medications. And I don't want those contradictions. And so I have to be really careful when people are on a lot of medications. And so I found Giovanni, I don't know how to pronounce this, like Lavincia, like he's Italian.
Oh, it sounds sexy. Huh?
Yeah. No, he's a cool dude.
I bet he's hot, huh?
I mean, he's older.
No, well, it
That's
doesn't
not what he
matter.
has, though.
That's already, I mean, in his younger days, he was. Yeah.
Giovanni.
Giovanni. No,
Valencia.
he's and he's a painter. Like, he painted me. It was.
He painted you? Like Titanic style?
No, I sent him a picture, and he's like, he painted me.
Did you send him a Titanic style
No,
picture?
I did not send him Titanic.
This is for my old
This is my
fans.
instructor, okay? Like, this is just it was a picture of my face, and he painted like with my energy in like different colors. It's actually quite beautiful. I haven't posted about it yet, but yeah. So just artists all around. But he's been working with combo, and he had a lot of physical ailments, cured himself, and he's been doing it for 20 years now. And so he's written books on combo, on the iboga vine combo and ayahuasca. And it blows my mind how I stumbled upon like one of the godfathers of combo. And so I learned from him and then in like the importance and safety of certain procedures during combo, which now I feel more confident in. Because before I was like, I just feel like, because there is some safety stuff too with it. Like there's people that shouldn't get combo. It's not for everybody. People that have, transplants, certain organ transplants, if they have a bad heart, really, really high blood pressure, we have to lower the blood pressure first before they get combo. And so there's some things there.
Well, your 40's not helping me today, but
well,
just saying.
But yeah, it's just a lot of information that I wanted because I wanted to make sure that everybody was safe, and that built my confidence up too. So what was the question before that?
No, I was asking you what kind of things that it is cured.
Okay, so HIV is one of them. Depression, anxiety, which are very common, especially in the United States. Any bowel issues like the gut, leaky gut.
Well, I don't have that. I mean, mine's not that bad.
I haven't done Crohn's disease yet, but it is one of the top actually for combo. So I just haven't had a client with Crohn's disease. I've had clients with stomach issues.
I'll send you one.
Well, real, like all honesty, I've had clients that have had horrible stomach pain and have dealt with it for so long on medications for it, and they're off all their other medications. Like it is amazing for the gut. Because it goes in and repairs everything. That's what those biopeptides are doing.
So you do the ceremony. You say 3 of them.
Start with 3, yes.
Start with 3, right?
Yeah.
Outside of the ceremonies themselves, how many times do you have to repeat that? And then what is the? I'm sure there's some kind of. You don't just do that and you're fixed, right?
Well, it depends on the person. Actually, a lot of the time, just 3 does it. It's just it's the power of 3, and it's all. If you think of it like dirty dishes, and this is how I explain to people, like you have like really crusty shit on a plate, right? The first ceremony,
Your underwear.
yeah, your underwear, and you're soaking your underwear, right? You're soaking it because I got that crusty stuff in it. So the first ceremony is like soaking.
We get it. You're oh yeah, I totally understand.
So the first ceremony is soaking that. The second one. Excuse me, I spit on your mic.
It's okay.
The second one is one of the most cleansing detox because everything that was soaking is now being washed off. And the third one is uniting with the frog spirit. So that's what they do in the tribes. And it's like I said, it completes the detox. But even if you just try one, and everybody always comes back for the rest of them, they just do. They just know. And even if they don't, like one's better than none. That's how I see it.
And then do you have to come back to like
Only
every 6 months or every 3 months to do it?
You'll be so in tune with your body, you'll just know. So people that have gotten off of their here's an example. People that have gotten off their anti-depression and anti-anxiety medications, they're good for like, at least one client of mine, she was really good for like a few months after her 3. Just enjoying life, feels like it was fulfilled life, like just enjoyed it on a different level. And then all of a sudden she starts slipping back because of like some of her lifestyle, right? And she's like, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should get back on my antidepressants. And I was like, she's like, maybe I just need to get a combo. I'm like, just try one combo cleanse. You don't need to do the 3 again. And it reset her. And it's been like 4 months. I haven't seen her. So I think it's just like, it's just when it speaks to you. And after 3, that I feel like you're going to be pretty in tune with your body to know when you need another one.
Do you tell people not to, and the throwing up thing blows my mind. Do you tell them not to have a good solid meal? It's like when you're getting ready for surgery.
You fast for 8 hours.
For it, right?
Yeah,
okay.
You'll fast for 8 hours. Then I'll have you drink a mineral drink that has potassium, magnesium in it, and a few other things.
That way you're not dehydrated.
Yeah. And, you like some people will shake right after. And so that helps with deminimizing that. Deminimizing?
Yeah.
Is that word? It helps reduce that.
She's asking the Spanish speaker. Yeah, sure.
And of course he's all, yes, just like, yo, see.
Deminimizing.
See. Hey, where do I go? Grab that shovel. See.
Yeah, so, yeah. Any other questions about it?
No, it intrigues me.
Well,
it intrigues me.
I mean, especially, it's more common in my world, but like purging, like just the act of purging is getting something out of getting toxins out of your body. And so like when you get sick, right, you throw
Isn't
up,
that
you feel
purging,
better.
that's what, getting rid of something. That's the definition of a purge, right?
Yeah, purging. You're just getting, but and some people really sweat through it too. So you might have like a multiple process. Crying is, that can happen, like have an emotional process. And heavily sweating, and sometimes it comes out the other end, not right away, but
God, everything you like.
well,
Justin.
sometimes it
This
does.
sounds real great.
Well, you know what? Like this is how I see it, and I've done it so many times. I self-administer, so I've done it myself so many times. But so I'm like so used to it. But to be uncomfortable for like 10 minutes, it's worth what it does. It changes your life, and it's just crazy to me.
I can only imagine somebody going And Becca's like, it's okay.
Well, yeah, it would be fine.
It's
it would
all
be fine.
part of the
no,
process.
You would
Part of
just,
the process.
You would. Yeah, that's what I say. You would walk. No, you would walk to the bathroom. You would walk to the bathroom, have your process in there, and then you come back out. Like no one has shit themselves yet.
Quit being childish.
That'll
Fuck.
be in your living room too, huh? The dog is so wild. I get chewed out for doing this?
That's right. That's right. Human shit's so much worse. It's gross.
I'm intrigued. I really am. I'm intrigued.
Well, you know what? Like, it's funny because I did think of you when I was on the way. I was like, you know what? I feel like they're gonna bring up combo, and like, I think that would be great for you if it, if you feel like you want to take that jump.
It's I've had it. Crohn's has been pretty good the last few years, but I am on a medication that's been very helpful. But it is, it's immune suppressant shit I take every other month. That I take a shot, and
Yeah, no, thank you.
it is what it is, right? But you don't know any better,
course,
Maybe if
yeah.
there's a different outlet.
Do you
Then
take any? I don't think we ever talked about this. Do you take medications like every day?
not every day, but I take a
shot.
a shot in my ass cheek
Yeah.
every 58 days.
Oh damn!
The shot, the one shot,
O shot,
one shot,
one shot, one opportunity.
27 grand.
27 what?
27 grand.
That's what I'm saying.
Get the fuck out of here!
27 grand.
God, you're rich.
No, I have a good job that has good insurance, and thank God for that. But but I'm always open to try whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? What can it hurt?
Absolutely.
There's no
absolutely.
negative side effects of it. It's only positive. After one session, you'll feel different.
Do I have to take my shirt off and wear like a little shawl? Or
No, because I think we would start on your legs and foot, your ankle.
Would you
foot.
put
My
his foot?
foot?
Would you put? She's not gonna touch it though.
on top?
You have to. You have to burn it and push it in there.
Think about
Touch
right
this
here.
right
I'd
here.
probably right
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Would you post it on your page though, so I can?
Well, we would
I would,
document it.
well, I'm
Absolutely
taking off
would.
the toes. Sorry, you have to pay extra for
No,
those.
not his toes. I've seen him.
Okay.
Have you?
Have you?
You show up on sandals before you grew up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Before you grew
You
up.
have shown up on sandals here.
I like your laces, but they remind me of Fruity
Fruity
These
Pebbles.
are
Pebbles.
called the Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, really? Oh, my. See, in tune. In
See?
tune.
Oh,
Because you can read.
you gotta look-
I actually can't. I didn't even see that.
hey,
This new journey you're on is
listen,
helping you a lot.
Hey,
It's not my first
can I
language.
say, this beer is dog shit.
Is it
I'm
really?
so
Is it
sorry. Have you ever
gross?
tried this?
No, I don't want
Oh,
to.
it's god awful.
This is
Hey,
pretty
it's
good.
going down.
This is actually pretty good. I like this, but it makes me really burpy.
Our last guest brought it in, and I was like, I just stopped by because I should get some.
It was organic. I was trying to be nice.
You know what? Though?
It's got like a burnt.
all beer tastes the
like
same
a-
to me. I don't.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
do.
no.
Whatever.
It's got like a weird waxy burnt kind of taste to it. I'll
do we
drink
want
it.
to cheers or what?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
down. Cheers to freaking life. Good energy.
Marky, you're being quiet over there. How you doing?
He's just observing. He's gonna do combo too. There you go.
To 200.
Yo, Rhonda.
Thanks, Becca.
Hey, cheers. Honestly,
200.
200. Boom.
200. A new tattoo.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
What are we doing? Is that a tattoo? Did you?
No, it's Hannah. Yeah, it's a new tattoo.
Is that you really got? And you got one too? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Hold my hand now.
Like, yeah.
The same hand. This is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
This is our combo.
That is our God. I don't suggest that. Don't extreme blood.
As you watch this, is it good before the episode or after?
Probably before.
So if you're watching the episode,
Yeah.
listening to it, obviously yesterday we got these tattoos
Okay.
together to celebrate 200 episodes.
200 eps.
I freaking love that. You make me want to get my name on my body.
Did you ever?
it was
Hold
Becca
on.
Hayes'
Did
show.
you ever get rid of that tattoo?
What tattoo?
Yeah, you know which one. We know which one.
You
Come on,
still
Becca.
have it?
Yes, it was part of my life. Who the fuck cares? Dude, it's the thing. It's like
If I would have
it's
been the
part
new
of my
boyfriend, I would be
journey.
like, yeah, can we get rid of that though?
He still got mine on his ribs, so I'm good.
Yeah, but he's so. Hey, listen. Hey,
A beautiful.
that's a better batch to wear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude, my lips look good on his body. By the way, this is like fucking. It's one of those ink blots.
I didn't know that.
Like it's like, ooh, what is it? It's like vagina lips. I don't know.
That,
You're like,
you know
that's
what?
exactly what it is.
But down the road, that's easy to cover up. If you really,
Yeah, that's
you
what
really.
I'm like. Well, the Belam, it was not part of him. It was just the lips.
Bin Laden? What you said?
Belam, which is French for beautiful soul. So that was for me.
Yeah.
So the lips it was like a spur of the moment. He had never gotten a tattoo. So
When it's the lips of a angel. Is that
dude,
lips?
little did I know he had a
What?
scar.
Is that
Oh yeah,
Lips
yeah.
of
What
a-
is that? Yeah. What? Who is that?
Three doors down?
Something. Shine Down or
Yeah,
Saliva or
yeah.
fucking one of them.
No,
one of
not-
those
not
bands.
them.
I just love that I'm double fisting right now, by the way. This is actually really nice.
I
Well,
told
that's
you.
your new
you can put
journey.
Combo.
Huzzah!
Hey, so is that related to the sound bowls that you do, or that's a total
That's
different
only
department?
So I do a lot of variety things. So
Sambos. They do samba in there.
Samba,
not
samba fogo?
sound bowl.
Oh,
sound bowls.
sorry.
So, I don't samba. No, sound bowls is sound therapy. So like crystal bowls and Tibetan sound bowls, and I drum over people. So I have a shamanic drum. I have a bunch of variety like tuning forks, and so when we're in the teepee, I administer hape, which is that shamanic snuff that I blow up the nose, and it's good stuff. You get that before combo too, if you like. You don't have to have it, but it's really.
Do people sneeze?
They can. Not everybody does
Hey,
though.
if you do this, you gotta get the full package, dude. Let's do the whole thing.
Dude, hape is so great. It's wonderful. It prepares you for everything and what to come, and it puts you in like a deep meditative state. And so with hape, as soon as I administer up the nose, it's because it's up the nose, it goes straight to the brain. And so you feel like almost like outer body, like for a few minutes.
Like ketamine?
I mean, ketamine's a little strong.
Because I've done that up my
but
nose
let
and
me-
had an outer body
well, hold-
experience, if I'm being honest.
But let me ask you this: you're doing this in that mansion you live in, right?
Oh yeah. By the
So,
way,
aren't
and
you-
we've been there, so don't deny
Aren't
it.
you afraid that
Because when we left your house, me and Angel both looked at each other, says,
we gotta start our
"Man,
own?
we gotta get our shit on. We gotta start an OnlyFans."
I love you guys.
Hey, but
Beautiful house, by the way.
Thank you.
yeah, it's a
I designed
beautiful
that
house. It's a
by the
beautiful
way.
house. But aren't you afraid that somebody might get like and obviously I'm ignorant in all this, so I don't know exactly the
no.
repercussions of everything or anything. But aren't you afraid that somebody might take, for the lack of a better words, the wrong trip, and then just like all of a sudden?
No.
Okay, well that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Well, I do everything. So everything.
What did you expect her to say? So, maybe. Maybe.
Well, so hape only lasts like 5 minutes.
Yo, so do they sign a waiver?
Not for hape. You will sign something for combo.
Oh, there you go. You're covered. You're covered.
Covered.
You're
But,
will.
everything I do is legal, so I'm not worried about.
Because I was
any
going
of
to
that.
ask you, when they ship that over here, obviously it's a poison, so it's not like you're shipping a drug, but is there like
So the only thing is actually, it's really interesting. So that's legal
Delicious.
combo, right?
Yeah,
Shipping
absolutely.
from Brazil to America, but hape, they actually have to make it sound like it's as maca powder. They label it as maca powder, and they give me the code of which blends of hape is in which bag. So that's illegal to ship. It's legal in the U.S. It's just illegal to ship from Brazil.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I have like some of the
Did
strongest.
you say
shit.
this
It's
is
stuff.
good?
That's good.
It's actually good.
So I
like
just
it.
here's a backstory. Angel
Okay.
last night says, "Hey, by the way, what do you got to get out of here?"
No.
Oh, I saw you looking at your
Remember the
phone.
first-
She's all, "What
I
time is it?"
Remember
What
the
time is it?
second time you were here, you're
That's
like,
why I didn't
I gotta
make-
go to a date. And we're like, fuck your date.
I know.
And
Well,
you did. Anyway.
but the
But
first
not anymore though. I made time. I have nowhere to be.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I did it because it's 200.
Nice. 'Cause
Yeah.
So we rented this spot for 4 hours today. So
but
Did you really?
this guy
hours.
this guy tells me, he's all, "Hey, I need you to bring champagne." Now, we've talked about this.
This is
No,
not
he drinks
champagne.
Coors Light.
I drink
watched the whole
whiskey
documentary.
and Coors Light, right? Angel over here has bottles of
look what
wine
he did,
and
dude.
what
Whoa,
all.
hold
what-
the phone. You drink Coors Light? That is like shit beer.
No,
You're
I drink.
saying that. That's
Hey,
shit
hey,
beer?
hey! I was being
Coors-
sarcastic. I drink Michelob Ultra,
Oh, okay, so that-
but not the
Bigelow.
organic stuff that
Bigelow.
tastes like burnt dicks and whatever it is.
Burnt dicks?
But,
Is that what
but
you said?
anyway,
Yo, speaking of.
let me finish.
Sorry,
Let me
go
finish.
ahead,
Let me
go ahead,
finish.
go ahead.
He says, "Will you please go get champagne
Uh-huh.
and ice?" I says, "I don't even know what champagne." You go to a liquor store and there's rows of champagne and wine. I don't even.
from France.
I don't even know. Oh, I didn't
watched
know
the
that.
whole documentary.
I didn't even know that.
These things.
So I go to the liquor store, not
You that
have,
bored?
have no idea what I'm looking for. Thank God.
Somebody
Just
helped
like
you.
anybody, any alcoholic runs into an alcoholic friend that knows about champagne, and she said, "You guys will enjoy this." I says, "Well, it's kind of pink, so
Rosé. So let me look. Can you turn
Cook's
the bottle?
Sweet Rosé, California Blush Champagne."
So okay, let me tell you a story about this.
Ooh,
So I
here
watched
we
the
go.
documentary.
She's gonna go fucking.
So
Boyardee on
the French actually, dude, they hate Americans because of this, right?
Yeah.
Well, French are bastards, anyways. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like the French, they're kind of they're assholes.
The views and opinions of Becca Hayes do not represent.
No,
I'm
it's
just
no.
kidding.
I have a French friend. I almost said French fry. I have a French friend, and I love him, Louis, but he is an asshole. Like, love
Yeah.
you, Louis, but you're an asshole. But no, so California literally was like, yeah, we don't care what you think, regards to France, and they totally stole champagne. So champagne is a marketed trade in France. So legally, actually, you shouldn't use the. So a lot of places will say sparkling wine. That's okay to use, or they'll say cava, like they'll use their own thing, but not parts in California. They don't give a fuck,
You didn't
and
like
they
it?
say blush champagne. So that's the story, just to let you know. And real
Here's
champagne
the story.
comes from France, not California.
I like it.
okay.
Did you like it?
No, I do like it. I'm
I
not
know, but
saying
he
I don't
just
like
didn't-
it. I'm
you
just
didn't
telling
like
you
it?
it's
I
not
don't
real
like.
champagne.
I don't
that?
like
You didn't like the
champagne
beer?
and
What's
wine.
wrong with you, dude?
But if you try actual French champagne, you can taste the difference.
Well, then bring us some for the
Well, shit, I didn't.
250.
Okay, I will. I'll do it for the 250. No, I totally will. I'll bring you some French champagne. But yeah,
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I like it. I went to the store over here on Fifth South,
The liquor store?
the gas station. No, the gas station,
Oh,
right before the freeway.
oh yeah.
You know how that's like it's in a pretty shitty spot. So I went in there and I tried to go to get beer, and the thing is locked. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then there was a guy there. It's one of those like regulars. He's like, oh, it's gonna be a minute. I know. I was telling my boss, hey, but like, she starts telling me the whole story. And I'm like,
What?
I just want a fucking beer.
Was it 6:30 in the morning?
No, this is just before I came here.
They lock it up?
So now I'm trying to open all of them. They're all locked now.
Oh,
And so the cashier,
Still,
and so the cashier had to come in.
they give you the little wood stick kind
No,
of
no,
to
no, no.
unlock
But
it?
she
You're
unlocked
taking a
it. No,
piss?
they gave me. They gave me a.
by the way,
hubcap.
don't ever touch that key, for God's
yeah,
sake.
for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, think about that. Look at you, germaphobe.
Yeah, but hold on. So, but then she started opening all of those, and I'm like, I'm like, oh, now all of them are locked nowadays. And she goes, yeah, we have to.
Because people do beer runs.
That's crazy.
I'm like, holy shit! So in order for me to go in there and get the beers that I just bought,
Yeah.
like I had to wait for someone to unlock it.
Oh, it makes it that much better.
Does it though?
Yeah,
mean-
just go to the liquor store. I would stop buying beer at a gas
It's
station.
so packed though. Every time I go to a liquor store, it's packed.
Not the one by my house. but
My
I mean,
house
it's fine.
either.
Yeah, but
It's
you
always
live in
dead.
Butt fuck Egypt.
Dude,
though.
when I drove here, I got off the exit and it still said I had another 20 fucking minutes to get here. You guys are completely on the other end of the world.
You know, just
for you.
just so let's be clear
I'm
here,
just
right?
saying, I was like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away. No, 20 more
This
minutes.
is
I was
this
just,
is.
I'm actually kind of working by you.
How many is this? This is God bless Becca. This is her third
Yeah,
trip
thank
here.
you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other side of the Beehive. Late every time.
Every
This one was not
fucking
my
time.
fault. I seriously was going to be on time. I was in, the traffic was 25 minutes delay. I sent you a screenshot.
Hmm?
Yeah, see?
Remember the first time she showed up and she had been in a bar fight?
Yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
fight?
right.
You
The
broke your
bar
foot,
fight.
remember?
You broke your foot.
I don't remember. What happened?
You something happened to your foot.
You had a party. You had a party the night
you had
before.
A booth. You had a booth.
And you had a fucking a boot, but you still showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm committed.
I know, but I'm saying you. Oh
Was
no,
this-
it was
wa-
no.
wasn't a
You were
bar.
celebrating 4th of July in your
Yeah,
house,
that's
and then
right,
you
at
fucked
your
up
house.
your foot.
Dude, everybody got injured that night. Blair broke her knee.
Yo,
Tore her
I will.
ACL.
I'll be honest with you. Is she the pilot?
Yes.
I would love to talk to her.
Well, dude, she's like, she'll just randomly text me, I'm almost there. Like, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, she
Oh,
just
let me put
flies
some
in for
clothes
like, yeah, well, no. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, okay. Well, I was trying to make a joke, but thanks,
Naked
yeah,
so many
yeah.
times. We've, God, how long have we known each other? Since I was 19 years old, because she was my Vegas roommate.
And now you're 50. What?
Ooh, 36.
Wow.
Yo, the picture you posted of you young in your little high school outfit you were wearing. I was like,
in middle
we
school.
all wore that. Well, I mean, I didn't wear it. Angel wore something like that, right? Right?
He just burned himself.
The nylons, the boots, the long legs.
Yeah, I thought it was like I remember
I was
that.
oh,
outfit.
little Becca
Yeah, it was little me. Well, I was 12 years old. I remember.
in the farm home.
Yeah, in the farm. Did you see the mouse entrance?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
What was that for?
Dude, we always had field mice in our house.
But that was a farm, huh?
It was
You
a
said
farm.
it was a farm.
Yeah. So like we lived with the mice.
So
What?
is that your
My dad's.
your
He
dad?
still lives there till
Are they
this day.
I'm sorry, we don't have to. You don't have to answer this.
Oh, you
Are
want
they
to
still
get into
together?
my abandonment issues?
No, are they still together?
No, my dad's still there. Yeah.
Okay.
My parents got divorced when I was 5.
Oh,
my
okay,
my
okay.
dad raised.
So did
Don't you remember this?
Yeah,
So
my
did
dad
mine.
raised
Well,
me.
she hasn't been here since the 80s, dude.
Well, I guess I
Since the
retained
80s?
shit. And-
Shit.
But what is that for? What is that mouse entrance
Because
for?
when you put the oven in and the cabinets are cut, that's just the way they are.
Yeah, but
No.
the mice
old school.
used it.
What's the mouse entrance for?
Oh, well,
it wasn't
it was a
made
joke.
for mouse. It's all, hey, the guy comes and inspects your house. He's all, hey, you don't have a big enough mouse entrance in here, you stupid bastard.
Listen, Stuart Little's gotta go
It's
somewhere.
a fucking farm, dude. I don't know. What the fuck is this?
I just want to be in your mind for
borrow
one.
this shit.
I want to be in your mind for one day. Like, how long did it take you to like think about that? Be like,
He's all-
like how? Why
I
did
was
they
just
make-
like,
why
wow,
did they
these
make
guys
it-
really care about Jerry.
It's Stuart. It's Stuart, fucker.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Gosh.
Hey, speaking of, well, I was gonna say,
What?
I was gonna go
His-
completely fucking. I was gonna flip the coin completely.
What?
Did you hear who's the next Pete Davidson's girlfriend now?
Yo,
Emily Ratatouille or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
Listen, who's that again?
She's a fucking model.
No,
Oh, Pete
Pete
Davidson?
Davidson, yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
The
a girl
ugliest
or-
motherfucker
Hey,
in the world.
listen, hey,
Oh,
hey.
blonde hair. Did he have blonde
Sometimes.
hair? He dated Miley Cyrus.
Hey, listen, I know.
He dated Kim
Hey.
Kardashian. He dated.
Dude, so he's fun. He's a
Ariana
comedian,
Grande.
but
Yes,
but
yes.
a goofy motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I know you're on a new journey, right? But
I don't
you know,
ever
it's
watch.
like stick around here.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
watch
saying?
TV. The only show I watched probably in the last like I don't know
Narcos.
couple months. What did you say?
Narcos. I just.
What is Narcos? I don't even know what a
Jesus
Narcos is.
Anyway.
No, I watch House of Dragons because it's like the sequel.
Oh,
Yo, is
okay.
it good?
It's okay.
But did you like Game of Thrones?
I love Game of Thrones.
Is it better than Game of Thrones?
Ooh, it's like its own like world.
It's well documented how you
I
watch
think
Game of
it's-
Thrones.
I think it's good. It's not as good as Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones you had the fucking wolf. You had what's his Dink Snow? What's his name?
Jon Snow.
God damn.
Jon Snow, goddammit.
God damn. Jon Snow. I love Jon Snow.
As far as I'm concerned, top 3 best
You
series
should have
ever
heard
made.
her on
ever
her
made.
podcast. She's like, so I'm watching Game of Thrones. I don't like the nudity. We're like, get the fuck out of here. That's why people
It's
are watching that.
unnecessary.
Lots of
I think
bush in
it's-
there,
I
huh?
think it's stupid.
Ton of
I
bush.
just don't. I think it's like it's to the point where it's like just in your face, and that it doesn't seem natural to me. That's why I didn't like it.
But it was natural then.
I don't know. I just think
I
they
never,
didn't need it. I think
I haven't
it was
watched one
unnecessary.
episode of it.
Of Game of Thrones for real. Damn, you guys need to get started on it, and then you're gonna have even more shit to talk about because that shit's
we
good.
talk about this. I just finished The Boys.
The Boys.
Ever
cut
watched The
up.
Boys?
So the most
good. I
fucked
don't
up
watch TV.
superhero. Oh, fuck. Then why
I
am
told you I don't
telling
watch TV. Yes, pour me more.
Yeah, see,
I'm doing a
Becca's
combo
gonna
cleanse
get
in the
fucked
morning.
up today, dude. That's
Dude,
what
I'm
talking about.
I'm applying combo to myself in the morning, actually. So
Oh,
I
yeah?
can't. This is my last one because if I drink too much, then I'm gonna
You know,
really.
post your feed on Instagram.
God.
Jesus Christ, Angel. Holy
It's not a
shit.
joke at this point, dude. Relax.
He's like, so,
Hey, her and I went to get a pedicure together, dude.
so-
All right, relax.
yeah,
Oh, that's
before I knew.
right.
And
That's
No,
right.
actually, I forgot. I was like, what the fuck did I do? It's like having like Ted Bundy at your dinner table. You know?
Oh,
it's just like you
yeah.
With
Making
me?
ramen noodle, making a steak pork chops with fucking Ted Bundy.
about
This
me,
fucking
you
guy.
dickhead?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck,
Going
yeah,
to do
dude.
pedicures.
Hey, it is
What did I do?
Listen, it is what it is. It's all right.
I like that. I like that analogy.
Hey,
that is
I-
great.
It's like having Ted
I've,
Bundy.
I've actually been thinking about you lately because my butt's itching.
Your butt's itching? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
remember you had worms?
Oh, you had worms. That's right. Becca had worms.
But you know the problem.
Just so you know,
what the problem is? I run out of oregano.
that was a running joke for a long
That hurts
time.
so bad when I put oregano on my asshole. It hurts so bad.
Like when I'm showering, right, and then I get soap and I go in there and I just go.
Yeah. Does
That feels
it? No,
good.
for real though. Does it itch? Because if it itches, you need to like have a. I need to
I kinda
combo
like
your
it, though.
ass.
Go get some combo. That clears worms.
You burn my asshole.
No, I'm not burning your ass. I ain't getting near that.
What if I puke?
No.
You don't puke there.
Well, it is a possibility. It is a possibility.
Yo, when it's hot as fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Can we open like a?
Well,
vent?
let me go.
He'll
turn
fix
the
it.
thing
He'll
up.
fix it.
I know. Like I don't want to take my beanie out because I'm gonna have hat hair, but I'm like sweating here.
Well, you dress like you're
Well,
Jon
this is
Snow
like-
and it's winter.
I know. I'm like, well, I'm glad I took the fur off. I'd be in like a fucking sweat house right now. Damn. I love my fur though. Well, it's not. It's fake fur because I would never do that.
I was gonna say it looked like a wolf's head.
Well, it is a wolf's head, so you did get it right. But you know, it's actually interesting. I ordered these big fur rugs. Come to find out, they're like legit sheep.
Oh,
And I didn't know. I thought they were like fake, but no, they're legit like sheep fur.
Where?
These rugs that I have in my house, and I'm like kind of like I don't know how I sit well. It's like I
sheep
paid.
ropes and you got goats outside? That's fucked up.
they don't come in the house very often, do they?
Well, they used to, not anymore. But
You remember when we brought him in, how loud they were?
well, their little hoofs. That's actually really cute. I know.
They were
But-
like, oh shit, like I'm carrying one, and his fucking voice, his fucking tongue.
The little teeny tongues. Huh? You see them when they're drunk. They're fucking good. They're a
Oh,
blast.
stop bringing up the drug thing. God, it's 4
Have you taught him to do anything?
taught him to do anything?
Yeah, you-
No, I'm actually, you know what?
When we first got him, you should have heard it. When we first got him, I was like, I'm gonna make these motherfuckers do my taxes. I was like, all right, relax a little bit. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
They're
dude.
the ones that administer the
You got
condom.
another dog too, right?
What? Oh, yeah, Lobo.
Lobo.
What?
See, hey,
Lobo?
What does that mean? Lobo in
Wolf.
Spanish, yeah.
And then you take, so you kill them, right? 'Cause
No, it's not. this is not Lobo. No, so you want to hear an actually really interesting story with him. So,
That feels good.
oh God, yeah, fucking AC.
Yeah,
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you, baby Jesus. Oh, so good. So, last summer, not to like go dark or anything, but we lost so sad.
yeah,
Coda.
yeah.
Okay.
Charlie?
No, not Charlie. Charlie's still there. I lost Coda, was the mom.
Coda,
She was the golden
yeah,
retriever.
Coda.
Yeah.
I had her since my college days in Vegas. You know, she's been through like the divorce, the marriage, the babies, all of that.
God damn.
Dude, right? I had her for 12 years, and she was my very first dog that I got. And she died and passed on. And I went to my medium friend that I truly trust, because I don't trust many people that say that they can, you know, speak to your spirit guides. And
My mom does.
yeah, I remember you mentioned something like that, but she's been dead on with a lot of things, and a lot of things have come to fruition when she's told me. So I went to her and we're talking, and I said, you know, like I feel like Coda's still in the house, and she's, yeah, her spirit's still there. And I said, I just don't, like, I don't have it in me to ever get another dog.
Yeah.
Because
I remember you saying that.
yeah, because Charlie, like, you know, that was his mom. You know, he had never been separated from her, and so I seriously saw his health going downhill because he didn't have a dog to play with, and he just, like, you know, he just seemed sad. And she goes, "You're actually going to get another dog sooner than later." I'm like, "No, there's no way." And she goes, "No, it's going to find you." And this is crazy. You ready? She goes, "It's going to be she's like, I feel like it's going to be a husky." And I said, "No way." Like, huskies like shed like crazy. Like,
They're
and
loud as shit.
they're loud, they're rowdy, like they're just fucking crazy. And I'm like, there's no way. Well, fast forward to like 2 months after that, one of my clients that I just recently met, she goes, "Hey, I just have this weird feeling to ask you, would you take this dog in? Like, it needs a home." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it? What is it?" And she goes, "It's half poodle and half husky."
It was meant to be.
And I was like, "What?" It was just over a
So
year old.
Did you name him or they named him?
His name was Joey, and I changed it to Lobo. Joey's a pussy name. Sorry.
Let me get someone you dated.
Hey,
No, I don't date Joey.
sorry, Joey.
Oh, is your name Joey?
No.
Did
Did you see the look on her face? No.
Well, I'm saying for a dog, it's a pussy name.
Yo, I like dogs when they have
Dude.
people's names.
Like Bob?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or Bill?
yeah, but
Yeah.
dude, he wasn't like a Joe anymore. Like, he was. I just felt like he just. I don't know. I saw like a lot more power in him. It was weird.
But how old is Charlie then?
Charlie's 10.
Jesus. And how many cats do you have? One?
2 cats.
Okay.
Lulu and JoJo.
You still have chickens?
So chickens.
Goats.
The goats. I'm getting ready to get rid of the goats.
Can
though.
you milk the goats?
What the fuck, dude? Why?
I know, but just because I don't have I don't let them.
You don't have a
loose anymore.
pasture?
Yeah, and I kind of feel bad. And like the last week, they've been really bad at me, like really bad, like yelling, and it's like giving me anxiety.
Now we should get rid of him and vlog it.
You bring him. You drive out to a fucking rural road, Joe. Go free.
Just fucking. I'm gonna welcome back to the Becca Hayes vlog.
Who wants lamb chops?
Remember the last episode?
You just tied it.
Yo, when I was a kid, we had a goat, a pygmy goat, and cute, fun. Then they grow up.
They're kind of bad.
And then he was a fucking asshole. So we would be sitting, my parents would go out of town, and I would have friends over and we'd be drinking. All of a sudden, I lived in a log cabin. All of a sudden in the back door, you hear a douche, douche in the back door. I'm like, people are like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's the goat.
Fucking.
And he wants in the
Random,
house.
yeah.
So we would go out there, and obviously drunk teenagers, right? They would go out, and he would come back, and he would put his head down. He would ram the shit
the
out of
door.
people. So we had to send him to a farm, and he lived his life and yada yada. His name was Rascal.
Oh, that's cute.
He was an asshole,
well,
but he was cute when he was little. But again, I was like, well, he ate aluminum cans. He ate.
Dude,
he
they
ate.
eat anything.
He
They fucking eat
destroyed
anything.
the fucking yard.
That's
But
what,
my
yeah.
dad had wooden fences all around. He ate holes through the wooden fences. He
Yep.
was the worst.
Dude, no, it's insane. Like they got out a couple times, and this is after I just put a garden in. I fucking bawled my eyes out, like, because it was like hard work. And my ex, that person, he helped me with the garden.
Yes, we do. Just say X, dude.
Hey, I'm in a beautiful smile on a man. Beautiful goddamn smile. And it's been well documented. I've said.
How fucked up it is that back in the day she would agree, but now she's like,
Do you want me to be honest?
no.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I don't care.
I mean, he was nice to me, but I mean.
Oh no, he is a good guy.
I mean, when he opened the door, we're like,
Yeah, he hugged me, and I went, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
and then you
Remember
saw,
that?
you saw his face, you're like, okay.
Oh, okay. And I embraced it. I'm all, is this
Okay.
what the Lord felt like when he was embraced?
Oh my god.
And then he dipped you. You just went,
The warm feeling you get when you do combo? That's what I felt like.
you got a rose in your mouth.
Almost better than that.
We've missed you, goddammit.
I know.
Hey, you gotta be one of our regulars, for
Listen.
fuck's sake.
Well, yeah, if you didn't live so fucking far away, I'd be down.
I don't
there
live so
all the
far away. I work far. Well,
Okay, we're far away.
yeah, see, I call it work.
No, like, well, since we've transitioned to that a little bit, but no, like I'll always, dude, I love Jake's heart. He has such a good heart.
Ooh, drop the name.
Yeah, I dropped the name finally. No, I do. I love his heart, and but it was so toxic. It was to the point where it was an addiction. It was really weird. It was like a drug. It was really weird. It's like you knew it wasn't good for you, but you still needed that fix.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how it was for the last year and a half. But I don't regret any of it though, because he did some things for me and I did some things for him, and like
Yeah, he built a teepee in your backyard.
he fucking built a
Can you
TV.
help your
He
business?
did.
He fed your goats.
He really did though. No, he really did. And like I'll always be appreciative of that. But I did get a lot of shit, the video that I posted.
Oh, about the sink and the.
I looked at it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I went.
Well, okay, let me
I think-
explain myself. So first of all, I've been
Because
listening.
I texted you. I texted you, DM you before. I'm like, hey, are you looking a little single over there? You're like, I am. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was
am.
it. And then next thing you know, it's like, it was like burning, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
So
It's a fucking photo, dude. Relax.
Pulled the pin and fucking threw the grenade.
Run it over with the car over and over.
listen, Linda, all right? So, first of all, it was my photo, and I could do whatever the fuck I want with the photo,
true,
okay?
sister.
But no, I had been listening to that song, the song I was talking, the song that I played in the background of it? The A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Oh, yeah.
So that one, so I had been listening to that like a couple days prior. Dude, it just felt good. It felt like, I just loved it. No, like it's kind of summed up a lot of kind of what I was feeling, because I went through all those stages of where, I was sad and then I went angry, which is common when you break up with someone.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person where I'm pretty translucent. Like, I want to show all my sides, and so that was half of the reason why I posted it, because
Shout out to OnlyFans.
shout out. But it's true, right? Dude, I love showing all the sides of me, and I think that's important. And I think
Absolutely.
I think people need to do that and be okay with who they are and like all the sides. And I don't want people just to think I'm just some spiritual leader or teacher. It's a part of me, but it's also I'm living this human experience, and I have anger, I have hate, I have love, I have sadness, I have joy. I have all of it. So part of doing that video was to express that, to show it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be hurt. And also, like I put in the caption, it was like, thank you for, showing me what I don't want in a person or in a partner. Because it really did help me define what I'm looking for now. Every relationship gives you a gift. And so that's kind of, it's like,
Sour or sweet.
yeah, exactly. And so that was kind of like my message. And I'm sure, obviously, I'm sure somebody showed him that. Like, we don't follow each other on social media right now because is what it is. But, and I'm sure he probably was hurt by it. But I don't, that's also, I don't give a fuck. I don't. You know what? I worry about my feelings and my feelings only. And I think people need to step into that space more and to stop worrying so much of what others think so they can truly live their authentic life.
Was it you don't have to get into
I will.
details with this, but no, my question is, was it like a mutual thing, or was just you saying, this is just not working?
So it's been, and this, Angel,
Yeah.
it's been on and off. Like, it should have ended probably a year ago. So it's been already going down that toxic road, and then we put a Band-Aid on it.
Dude,
What?
Becca, one time, I will never forget this. Yeah, I consider you a good friend.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I would hope.
We've done shit together, right?
What's in this couch?
Vlogging, that is. Hold on. God damn it.
Stream or string? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Hey, so we one time when you guys
can't
broke
believe that
up
was
the
in
first
there.
time,
Yeah.
I was laying in bed, lights off, watching TV with my ex-wife on my arm. And next thing I know, my phone goes off.
She's a,
She said, I'm all, what the fuck was that? Oh.
Oh, he's saying that it's
And
your
next,
ex-wife.
and next thing I know, no, I know, but it's like, we dropped something.
it's all right.
And next thing I know, my phone goes off, and I'm like, that's Becca.
Oh, what did I say?
That was when you guys broke up the first time, I think.
Oh, okay. So I probably was pretty upset. Maybe, I don't know.
No.
I was
Well, yeah,
fine.
you just wanted to talk to somebody. But I thought it was
okay.
weird because I'm like this with my ex-wife. I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Becca's because you never call.
Well, obviously, I thought of you as a good
No,
friend.
I know. But I'm saying like when you call, it's like, oh, there's like she
There's
needs
so-
to say something.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, that's
I get
how I
you.
took it. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, I really need to take this phone call.
yeah, I get
And so I got out. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey. I said, you have another friend that can, what? I'm just kidding.
No, I
just
did not
kidding.
say that. I did not say that.
No, I'm just kidding. But hey, speaking of I don't know what, this is our Thanksgiving episode. You got any plans for Thanksgiving?
So this year I have my kids. Mm-hmm. So I for some reason my oldest son Boston, his favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Really?
My mind's blown just because he loves turkey. Like, it's not birthdays, it's not Christmas, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like
wow.
the only holiday.
It's a family thing, though.
Yeah, he just loves the turkey, and it's the only thing it's the only thing I don't decorate for, and it's so,
okay.
so kind of funny. And he's like, Mom, why do you just skip Thanksgiving and decorate for Christmas? Because no one gives a fuck. No one wants to decorate.
Well, he
for
cares.
Thanksgiving.
Oh wow, your
Well, he
son
cares.
is growing up. In
Yeah.
a shitty
Well,
family.
he cares.
I had one. I actually, listen to this. I had one pillow cushion that was of a turkey. So I set it out the other day, and my Lobo chewed it up. So I have no decorations.
He likes Thanksgiving
out.
too.
Lobo, dude.
Yeah, I have leftover pumpkins out on the porch, but that's it. Like, I don't know. I just don't because what?
But what I meant to say is, do you do it in your house? Do you
Yeah,
go
so,
big in your
so
house?
This
or
year,
do you get some of your fine girlfriends to come over?
so
And,
it depends if they're in town. Like I offer it to my close knit people, and I'm like, if you don't have a place to go, come over here because I mean it's my boys and I. That's it.
Yeah.
So I am cooking a turkey and doing
your family don't get together?
No, I don't really I love them, but they don't really. Their energy doesn't really mix with mine right now.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's been like that for years.
Mm-hmm.
They they don't understand me, and instead of like wasting my breath to try to explain myself.
Hey, sister.
What?
None of us do. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
yeah, right?
I'm just kidding.
I get it. No, I get it. But like some of them are still like really in the church, you know.
Yeah.
and,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
and so
right.
then my dad's like, every time you talk to me, you're going to hell, and you know. And
Oh,
so I just don't
wow.
want to hear it anymore. So I
But you
just
know that, right?
what? That I'm going to hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saving seats.
Yeah, you know that.
Saving
shit.
yours, fucker. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll probably get there before you do, though.
this is true.
What are you looking for, dude?
You gotta go somewhere.
No, I have to say this. So I got an alert, and Marky Mark over there sends me this. Why didn't you just speak up? So this is a callback, back to Pete Davidson, right?
Oh, yeah.
You either date Pete Davidson or have a baby with Nick Cannon. Those are the only two life paths for women.
You see, he's suspecting his 12th
Oh,
kid.
I heard that. Is it with Mariah Carey? Is that who he's married to?
No,
Who's he
fuck
married
no.
to?
He used to be married to her.
Mariah Carey's old. He has a set of twins with Mariah Carey, I think.
I don't
But he has
keep up. I
12
don't give a
kids
fuck
together.
about entertainment and all that shit.
Yo, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
She's probably at my mom's. Why?
You asked her. I'm asking
Oh,
you.
'cause you-
I'm getting the feel for the room.
Oh,
I'm just going.
Do
we
we
usually.
want to go around the room and say what we're thankful for?
Marky Mark,
No, fuck that.
what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I think we're having it at our house, actually.
Having family over?
Yeah, we have the biggest house, so.
All right.
Yeah.
easy-
Turkey.
Activity house.
Hey, easy flex. Relax.
Yeah.
It's not as big as fucking Becca's, but whatever.
Yo, is it
It's
time?
not that
Is it time we
big.
talk?
Oh, look at. Are you here to stay?
I can't. What are you reading over there? The Bible?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's doing research.
Oh, he's doing research. Okay. Oh, dude. He's
Ladies and gentlemen, we might have another.
journaling. Are you journaling?
I'm just writing questions down.
Oh, okay. I love that. Okay. That's good.
For her?
About how to be a producer.
Oh, nice. No, we may have we may have a new in-house producer, and I'm rock hard about this.
That's awesome.
You did say if he got the TV working, you'd suck his dick.
Yeah, he didn't, so that's a good thing for me.
Oh, you got a Buddha picture. Okay, I can appreciate that.
Buddha, that's
Yeah,
not
you've been
Buddha.
here for 2 hours, and we're
And by the way,
No, that's
it was
Buddha.
here the last time it was here.
Oh, it's not
Yes,
for
it
real?
was.
Well, I wasn't into it then. Fuck off.
I was securing people back then.
Yeah. God, I told you. I had a journey.
Yo, what are you gonna do for Thanksgiving?
Probably smoke a turkey and then just.
Ooh,
Oh, so you do like do you have a
smoked
Traeger
turkey.
drill?
Yeah, I have a. Yeah. Like
So
my
what-
Boss.
Okay.
When
so
he said
I have a
when he
Traeger.
said smoke, I didn't think it was gonna
I
say
thought
turkey.
he said smoke them all. And you would go to Becca's house, smoke some medicine.
Hey, it's good medicine. Say that.
Yo, I'm going to southern Utah.
Oh, that's right. You're taking off.
You're going to,
And-
well, where at in southern Utah?
Like St. George area. Going out in the Red Rocks.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
like
going out
actual,
in
like camping? and
absolutely.
shit? For
Gonna go
real?
out that way. I'll take the whole family down there. We're gonna fry a turkey down there. I got a bunch of friends coming down. We're gonna
Sounds dangerous. I hear frying turkeys are like a lot of
so it's
injuries.
we talked about smoking one or doing an infrared. We haven't quite decided.
Infrared,
So I got
okay.
a few friends going down. We're gonna have Thanksgiving basically in my trailer.
Dude, that's awesome.
yeah.
And dudes, like southern Utah, St. George, Moab, all that area, that holds a whole different energy.
Yo,
Oh,
a warm
yes.
Thanksgiving? I haven't
it
had
does.
that. in
No,
20
I'm
years.
telling you, dude. If the tide changes, that's where this guy's going one day.
Really?
Oh,
One
you're
day
gonna move down
I am
there?
gonna move down there one
You
day.
gonna come here
Not
every Friday
anytime
or what?
soon. Not anytime soon.
You gonna come
Don't
here every
freak out.
Friday or what?
Well, shit.
I'll catch a flight when this really picks
We've
up.
been
right?
talking about
Don't
buying.
even ask
We've
me.
been
I'm
talking
not
about
doing
getting
it.
a
I'm
bigger
not
studio.
sitting
And it's
for
like,
him.
hey, by the way, now that we have it, I'm out.
I'm not sitting in for him.
But I love that place. I love just everything.
Yeah.
Just the rock out there. The environment. Just it calls to me.
Do you go to like Joshua trees and stuff down there? Have you been there?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah?
We go out to Sand Hollow, kind of the big
I wrecked a
rock
quad
for.
there when I was like 19.
Yeah, we go there
Oh, look
every
at you.
month. Every month we go down there.
Yeah, I've got a scar on my back, a big old burn mark actually.
Damn, show us.
No.
Just kidding.
Did you lay on the exhaust pipe?
Yep.
Basically. Yeah.
So I flipped my quad, so I was racing. And this is when I used to be into that shit.
No,
so
relax,
it's-
relax, Pastrana. All right.
All right, Jenny McGrath.
No, this one was actually not. So I raced at San Hollow too, but this was actually in California at Banshee Hill. Are you familiar with Banshee Hill? So there's like that little lip, and so we would hit it.
I don't know. I mean, it's a big place.
Oh, yeah,
So I
so
don't know
there's
that
like-
lip.
So like at this.
Yeah, but this dick is like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Mom.
we did.
No.
Yeah. It was like, well, it's a big.
I can't.
Anyway.
Dick.
So I would. Listen, I'm telling a story, motherfucker.
My God, I'm sorry.
Fucking hell,
It's
okay?
sorry.
So I jumped. I would do like this little jump. Well, on the third time, like you jump and you rev up your engine. Well, I did it where my freaking quad flipped up, and it was like now, and I let go because it was gonna flip over. Well, I was wearing jeans, so the loop caught, like broke the flag, and it caught around my jean loop. And it flipped me underneath, so my back was sitting on the tailpipe, and it dragged me up the hill. Ooh. And so
Oh,
my back
damn.
had this big ass blister, like it bubbled, and like I'm surprised I didn't go to the hospital, but I didn't. I just popped
Just put
it.
some dirt on that.
Dude, I fucking just wrapped myself.
Oh,
and
you
put
must
some-
look disgusting
dude,
naked.
Yeah, I know. I have a scar. I have a fucking scar. But
Dude,
it's
do you
not
have any
bad.
big scars?
No, just one here, and then
He doesn't
one.
risk anything in life.
I don't.
How can you
Just-
have scars?
I got stitches here one time. Look.
Mark, you got any big scars? No. I have a giant scar,
Fuck
one that
yeah,
goes
you
from
did.
like here to
What's
here.
that from?
I shattered my humerus.
Wasn't very humorous, was it?
It wasn't very humorous. Hey, hit that. Oh, we'll show you where those are at
we'll show
later.
you later, bud.
Do you have any big scars?
No.
Man. Well, that was a good conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Do you celebrate? Do you do Christmas in your house, or you go somewhere else too?
I don't leave my house. I love staying home. I'm a homebody.
Is anybody
There's something about that.
okay?
Because I've had this conversation. As a kid, when you have multiple families, especially when you're raised in a broken home, right? You have multiple families you have to go to during the holidays, right? You go to one set of grandparents, you go to another set of grandparents, yada, yada. And it ruins the holidays
It's
for you as a
stupid.
kid, right?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Hey, motherfucker,
yeah.
I know I'm not preaching to the choir here, bud.
Oh, dude, I talked to my father. You gotta hear this. Keep going.
But I'm just saying it as a kid, you're like, I guess you get used to it. But when you're an adult and you have kids, you're all, no. We're not doing any of that. If you want to visit us, you come to our home. Because now I have control. I have the kids, right?
That's right,
Yeah. Anyway, tell me about your papa.
dude.
Papa Severa,
So-
who puts dad animal fucking videos on
So
Facebook.
my dad is a character on the podcast, and I'm the only one who talks to him, so no one actually knows him. But it's just like talking to him is a fucking trip. But I called him last Sunday because I haven't talked to him since I came back from Mexico.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, Dad, how's it going? How you doing? So he gives me like the whole rundown. He goes, oh, your grandma's doing okay. She still wants to die, you know, because my grandma, she wants to fucking go. She's 80
What?
something.
Just fucking let her go.
She wants to go. She's like, I'm fucking done.
Okay, just tell her to end it already. Just be like, put your money where your mouth is.
Hey, Christmas is coming, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, give her a Christmas present. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
I would be willing to
I
bet
look at Dad the
she's
whole
not
nother
going
way.
to anybody's house for Christmas, right? They're coming to hers, right? Anyway, proceed.
Yo, all my family in Mexico is like, all my family in Mexico, oh, there comes that sad bitch.
She's all, let's go see the Crypt Keeper.
Let's go see grandma. But that is not how it's not how. Hey, relax, dude. Don't do it yet.
The 99
Stop
cent store?
it.
Okay,
Stop
I'm
it.
sorry. It doesn't
Not
work
yet.
anyways.
You gotta shake it first.
Okay.
Toto face.
Go on.
Well, hold on. So, I talked to my dad, and he goes, how's it going? So we do like the whole rundown, your grandma, your siblings or whatever. All right,
Takes
cool.
7 hours to go through the siblings.
Mamma
Because
mia.
he's Mexican.
You motherfucker. You fucking
Jesus,
dickhead.
Pedro.
And
All
so
that,
I
yeah.
said, and so he says, yeah, you know, your sister just broke up with her boyfriend, whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, and then he goes, but I got a girlfriend.
Oh, he
And
got
I'm
him
like,
a girl.
Oh, nice, Dad. I'm like, so you guys are going strong. He's like, yeah. And so this is what he says,
Oh, I
right?
can't wait.
And then I go,
I can't wait.
And then I go, well, no wonder, right? So my dad goes, so I have a girlfriend, right? This is, you know, we're kind of serious, but
Wait,
he's
how old's your dad?
61, 62.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So he says, I got a girlfriend, right? We're going strong. We got, she's a nice lady. He said, you know me. This is my dad, though. He says, you know me. This iguana?
God. He called it
Yo,
iguana.
I'm translating.
You have lots of
Dude, I'm translating word by word. You haven't even heard anything yet, all right? So listen to this. Listen to this.
I've heard a lot already.
He goes, I'm telling you, it's a Cervera thing. You know me. This iguana right here has to come out and play, right? Like, now during the day, he might just pop out and like do his neck like this, like says yes, and he says
He's
no.
on FaceTime, right? You saw it.
He says, and like during the morning, it comes out, he goes his neck, just shaking his neck, but like at night, he has to go in his cave. He has to go in his cave and play around. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stop a Cervera. So at night, I'm getting busy. I'm like this on the phone. I'm like, well, no wonder where I get it from.
Don't fucking lie. You know you're taking notes. You're just fucking over there writing like, dude.
My dad, by the way, is back home running marathons, and here I am like,
You can't even see your iguana. You're fucking gut. You don't know if it's doing this.
I can't even see my little lizard.
Hey, boys, let's work on self-love right now. All right? Y'all need to fucking hone it in and love yourselves.
You can't stop the fucking train.
Even if it's small,
the A
you
train,
should still
dude.
love it, okay? Yeah.
Yo, my dad is telling me all these things. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm trying.
I'm like sweating.
And he's like,
Again.
He's like, well, you know me, man. You know what I'm saying? This fucking iguana has to go back to his cave. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to answer this.
Yeah, I'm confused by the analogy here. Is she taking too much out of him?
No, I think I think he's trying to tell me he's still getting laid.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
So
she
the
was too much
so
for
the
him. Like,
iguana has to go
hey,
in
I
his
got to put the
cave.
iguana away. Maybe she's
The cave
younger.
is her
No,
vagina.
her is the.
I got it, right?
Yeah, her
Cave's
cave is the.
vagina.
Oh,
Yeah, she's the cave.
okay. I thought
Okay,
maybe
yeah.
it was like when I wake up and it's this big.
No.
No. She was like,
It's
in the
back in the
morning-
cave,
you know what I'm saying?
right?
In the morning, he comes out and he's just like shaking
Yeah.
his head, but at night, has to go to his cave. And I'm like,
Cave.
anyway, how's the weather, by the way? I was like, what the fuck are you telling me now? Dad?
How's your mom doing?
Oh my god. You guys just shifted to a whole next level. Like that's
Well, it's not all about combo in this fucking podcast, sister.
Your relationship is just I'm saying you and your dad have shifted to a whole
Oh,
next
yo,
level.
my
Like,
dad, by the way,
My
it's like,
hair's right there.
it's
Is
great.
it okay?
What the fuck is that?
Listen, don't run that for like a DNA test, all right? You fucking do that.
And you got that bucket, you got that combo bucket in.
Keep that away from the government.
Oh shit!
Hey, Jack, how long have we been going for?
An hour and 25.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's it, huh?
Should we get out of here?
Yeah. So can I?
Becca, where can they? By the way, Mark, where can they find
Mark's
you?
been
if they want your
quiet.
services?
Mark's been quiet. He hung out this. So when he said, "Hey, I'm gonna come see you guys," I'm only gonna stay for a second.
I just want to
And
know.
then
what's
I'm
in
gonna
the
take
bag,
out.
though. What is it? Is it an actual?
We're talking about Mexico. I have procured
Wait,
an
what?
authentic Mexican tool for Angel.
Dude, you got you a fucking
Oh,
pinata.
foot massager.
Did you
Pinata.
send me a picture of this?
Pinata.
Okay.
Kinda.
Can we
It's a
hit it
blow-off
today?
doll.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What is that? Is that like a? Yeah.
Did you make this? Yeah.
Yo, if anybody has any idea,
Yo, by the way, we're keeping this in the studio, dude.
Oh my! What? I'm so confused. It looks like a tool.
It's a ratchet. It's a hammer. It's a Mexican
You're a
joke.
you're a ratchet.
And it's
That's a Mexican
So-
and
so-
standard.
so here-
That looks dangerous. You can pack that on the airplane. You gotta leave that shit at home.
yo, the joke is, as I was growing up as a kid, my dad used to always tell me, "Hey, grab me the Mexican wrench," right? The Mexican wrench.
What is a Mexican
was
You bring Pablo?
the Mexican wrench was this
Jose,
one
right?
because it fit everything and you can hammer with it at the
yeah.
same
Oh,
time.
Oh shit! Okay.
Every time I
get
see
it.
somebody hammer with this, I fucking come unglued. I'm like,
really?
what the fuck?
Why?
Yeah. Because
That
it's
is
not a hammer.
What it's made for.
That is priceless right there. Holy
Does
shit.
he go, what is
looks
this?
Like a good gift.
Pull
That's
it
very
down and the
thoughtful.
handle extends.
Oh, that shit! You got an extender on that.
God
Okay.
No, it's like
Just
pull
be
it down,
careful. He's gonna.
like,
He,
Just
no, look,
here,
he's
let
gonna
me-
hurt himself.
He's never changed oil in a day in his life.
Fuck it. Yeah, I have, motherfucker.
If you look at his shoes, do you think he knows what to do with that?
Hey, relax, dude.
Yeah,
You're
but
trying
he-
to get your fucking goats away.
Dude, okay.
That are your kids now.
That is
Thank you.
beautiful.
I really appreciate it. This is
That is
fucking
beautiful.
awesome. And it's gonna stay here, by the way.
That's
because-
one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna stay here because he doesn't know how to
Yo,
use
you
it.
welded this and all this.
I didn't weld it. I have a friend weld it.
This is fucking
That's
awesome.
funny.
What else you got, Marky Mark?
And for the other guy, I got something out of my personal collection.
Oh no.
This is something I have loved for a lot of years, but
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. What is it?
Oh no way! Look at that.
I got that thing.
Not only UFC,
dude,
but UFC micro fighters.
Now you're gonna look like me with all this fucking.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
That was
we've
so
got
sweet of you.
we got Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir, BJ Penn, George St. Pierre,
All those retired, by the way.
Anderson Silva. So I have a BJ Penn
Somewhere in
back
there.
there, signed photo. George
his
St.
name
Pierre, Rich Franklin, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz,
I know Chuck
Rampage,
I know
and the great Randy Couture. And look at this. A fucking punching bag.
Nice.
Yo,
That is fucking
thank you,
pissed,
man.
dude.
That is going here.
That is badass.
Oh, thank
That
you,
is-
brother.
Thank you so much, Mark.
I have
You're-
a big.
Hey, Becca, next time,
That one stayed
bring
with
something.
me.
I was gonna say your gifts at home. I forgot it.
Shut the hell up. But
No,
you
for
have
real
it.
though.
Hey,
I have this
thank
idea.
you.
I'm gonna make
Thank
you
you,
something.
man.
I'm actually gonna make you something for your
Hey,
studio.
whatever you look, we have your hat there and your shot glass there.
Oh shit! You got my shot.
We every time we
dude,
take
what
a shot, we
fuck,
use the
dude?
Becca
Hey,
Hayes shot
yeah.
glass, and I wear it every time I go riding because
Stop.
it's the only hat that I can wear backwards.
because it's badass.
If you have any more extras,
No, I have extras.
I
I'll
would
bring
take
them to
one.
you. I'll
Well,
bring
if
them.
you have an adult size one, I'll wear it.
Well, just shrink your head. Okay, your head's obviously too
Well,
big.
don't make him fucking
Oh,
baby guy
nature's
size.
doing that for him. This is all going.
No, I actually do know. I actually thought about it. Like, I'm actually into art, so I'm actually creating something for you guys.
Did you
You like it?
you art it every now and then?
No, shut the fuck up. God damn.
Mark, where can people find everything about you? I don't know. Scream because you don't have a microphone.
Instagram, Marky Mark with a W.
Marky Mark with a W.
Mountain powder coating.
Anybody needs any powder coating needs.
Yes.
What is a powder coating? Like donut? Powder coating.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
no,
yes.
car,
Donut. Yeah.
car.
No, donut.
For real?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
So
Handrail.
On handrails?
Yeah.
handrails,
Like you
car
want-
parts, UTV parts. I mean, anything that you see that has been what looks like painted but is hard paint. This guy
The
does
hard
that.
paint, not the soft paint, the hard paint.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
and I'm not shitting anybody. You want something powder coated? Get a hold of Marky Mark. Rocky
he
Mountain
pow-
powder coating.
He power coated my handlebars from my bike. So
Did my cage on my
Oh,
side by
okay.
side. Looks amazing. Yeah, it lasts forever.
Okay, good to know. Whenever
Yeah.
I get something that I need powder coating, I'm calling you Mark.
hey, let's be honest, right?
What?
Jack, do you want people to find you or not yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
He's
Not yet.
not
Not yet.
He's
not
all,
yet.
I don't know about this.
He's still on trial.
Stop interrupting his journaling. God.
Becca-licious, where can people find you? All the shit about your business
Oh,
and
God,
stuff.
Where can't you find me?
And
is
I'm gonna
actually
I'm
the
gonna take a
question.
smoke break while you do this.
Shut the fuck up. You don't smoke. Not yet, anyways.
Just feet.
Just feet. Just feet. So, just Becca Hayes. So, it's spelled B-C-K-A, motherfuckers. It's not the C-C-A. It's B-C-K-A. Dude, I have to do this. This is sad that I have to fucking do this all the time. It's B-C-K-A. Thank you, Mom. B-C-K-A and then H-A-Y-S. No fucking E. That's how you find me on Instagram or Facebook. And then, obviously, the Becca Hayes Show is my podcast. I still podcast.
You're gonna vlog or what?
I'm down. You just gotta, dude, you have to keep up on it. I'm not gonna keep up on it, so.
Oh, so so
It's kind of like this show.
I gotta put it on my shoulders too.
Like, listen, you just gotta plan it, and I'm like, I'm there, but I have so much, like, not saying that it's not important, okay? I don't want you to think that, because I actually had so much fun doing it. It's just,
Yeah, because by the way,
you had to be the
I did
picture
all
of
the
it.
work. By
You
the way,
did,
you
yeah,
just
no,
showed up and put it on your name.
well, that's
so
how it should be.
Yo,
get the fuck out
hey,
of here.
hey, you know what? Hey,
What?
we're on the same boat because I show up every Friday. I'm all peace, and it just happens
By
to
the way,
show up every
200
day.
episode. He won't be here to 201.
No, I won't. But it'll keep going.
Oh my god.
I-
Are you Rose Moon. Nothing?
Oh yeah. So my holistic company is called the Rose Moon, and I also sell Hape, and I do, like I said, I'm an energy worker, so I do Reiki energy healing. I'm into sound therapy, so I do also sound therapy healing. I combine the two, and then also combo, which is the major detox of the mind, body, and spirit. So if any of that speaks to you, you could find me on. I think my Instagram is the Rose Moon Official, because the Rose Moon was taken. Fuckers.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did we ever ask you about your woman crush?
I don't know. Actually, I don't think.
Who's your woman crush?
Who's your woman crush?
Ooh. You know what? Like the first thing that came to mind was Angelina Jolie.
She said that last time. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she said
I
that
think we
last
asked
time.
her.
Yeah. See how true. See
Mark,
my
who's your
character
man crush?
right there. Yeah.
I'm on Team Brad Pitt.
Nice, dude.
yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. Brad Pitt's a good one.
That's
Dude,
where I'm at.
my favorite movie with Brad Pitt. Oh God, what was it?
California.
No, not California. Meet Joe Black. Such a good movie.
What is it?
Meet Joe Black. Are you kidding me? When he dies and he comes back as Death and Taxes.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that either.
Okay, homework. Whoa, too many in this room. that
Meet
has
Joe
not
Black,
seen
huh?
Meet Joe Black. You need to go watch Meet Joe Black. I still bawl my eyes out in
Are you
it.
saying meet your
Meet-
black?
No, Joe Black. His name's Joe Black.
Oh, meet Joe
Oh,
Black.
meet
So
Joe
what
Black.
happens? He dies and he comes back. And
Joe.
I thought you said Meet
No,
Joe
listen,
Black.
have to go ask Dre about
dude,
this.
It's deep. It's fucking deep. It is so good. He dies and comes back as Brad Pitt dies, okay,
Yeah.
and he comes back as Brad Pitt, his body, but it's a different spirit using his body, and it's death. He comes back as death, and so the same girl that fell in love with him when he was living is still in love with him because she sees the appearance of Brad Pitt, but it's really not him. And then he's never felt love before because he's death. And so the dynamic and everything is fucking trippy and it's beautiful. Watch it.
You still friends with Dre Reka?
I think so.
Dre Reka. I forgot about that.
I love him.
Do you?
I mean, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to fucking look, see if he's following me anymore. If he doesn't follow me, he's
I'm
dead to
sure
me.
he does. He follows.
dead
Hey, by the way, before we go, shout out to Dre. He had his 100,000 viewed on
Jesus.
his
Ray.
YouTube channel. This was a week ago, so shout out to him. Like we always say, we would never be where we're at.
Yo, running
if it
down
wasn't
one.
for him.
Dude, I love
Run
him.
100s?
How you spell his name?
Will Wonder
Will Wonder.
just celebrated his 100th episode
That's right.
of
There he
a.
is.
Shout out to Will.
Yeah,
100 weeks in a row.
100 weeks in a row. His hoodies are amazing.
Oh, he
Oh,
follows
dude,
me. We're all good.
dude, that hoodie I got,
We
favorite,
can continue now.
favorite. Keep it
Yeah.
up, Will.
Yeah, keep it up, Will. Shout out to you.
Thanks, Douglas.
Thank you guys for coming up and celebrating with us. Also, we will never be able to do this without every single person that clicks on the SoundCloud, on the Apple Podcast, on the Google Play, on the
Spotify.
on all the platforms you can find us on.
iTunes.
Also, the people that follow us on YouTube, now it's over 100. Remember, a few weeks ago, we were trying to beg for us to get 100. Now we're over 100.
that's amazing.
We are about 50,000 downloads total on our platform. So thank you so much. And this is not only for us, but also for you guys. So thank you so much. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Shout out to our friends. Some of our followers, some are here. Mark listens to us every week. Not Becca, but Mark does.
Dude, I'm too busy healing
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Everyone
All
says that, right?
I'm fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
healing people.
yeah, it's
he's
bad
just-
juju listening to this,
Shut the fuck
right?
up.
I mean,
He's too busy fucking he's too busy taking care of the goats and getting rid of them
is
too.
that what? I won't even go there.
I spray you so bad. When can I use
Also,
this?
and also remember 50% off on Becca's OnlyFans with
Oh, God.
with the promo code Beehive.
Beehive, yeah.
And also we have a couple
I don't have OnlyFans
gun.
anymore, fuckers.
a gun right here on
shit,
to
okay.
celebrate the
God
the
damn it.
200 episode.
Yeah, you shake that.
You
too
can
good.
catch
Wow,
me
you
on
guys are good
Instagram, on
shakers.
Instagram, Angel Severa, on Facebook. That's my last name,
God, why do I get the
Cervera.
shitty one?
And Dre Espanol coming up to you sometime soon. I'll let you know all the deets about it. Go ahead.
You can find me on the Instagram, Lord_long_balls with a Z. That's because, oh yeah.
Are you kidding me? I can't.
Hey, someone has to go through a
Yeah,
journey.
you
all right?
have to, you have to listen why it's Lord, right? Thank you so much for joining.
Put it on me, will ya?
Holy shit.
Look at you.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Can you
Until
imagine?
next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you
Happy 200!
on the other side of the Beehive. Peace. Thank you so much. 200 episodes.
Dude, this is gonna be a
you got that in my
motherfucker
mouth.
to clean up.